Ladies and gentlemen, the 2.5 Amigos. God, these guys are loco. If you're looking for a responsible, mature podcast, this ain't it. If you're looking for a lot of drinking, random nonsense, stunts, and shenanigans, you've hit the jackpot. It's the 2.5 Amigos with your hosts, Albert, Scott, and Mark.
Flip it.
We got it. Oh, now it's echoey as fuck.
Oh, no, we're good, dude.
There we go. I'm better now.
Are you good?
Gotta be on the
Let's
mic.
flip it. Let's flip it.
Yeah. Hold on. What a cluster.
Hello.
Hello, 2.5 Amigos.
2.5 Amigos.
Yeah, and all three of us are here. The math is good.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
2.5, 3, count the 1, dot the I.
I'm sorry, guys.
All right, so we're going to do our promos. We're going to start our new thing, which is basically we're going to flip a coin.
To see if we're doing it in Spanish or English.
Spanish or English. And we have to do it too.
Oh, you guys did
Just
too.
so you know.
Shit, I would love to see this.
Yeah, so you have to show up.
Hello.
You have to show up.
That's all you're going to do, Mark. Hello.
Yeah.
Sweets. Hello. Vodka. Hello. All right, go ahead.
Hola. Okay, so we're flipping. So
Heads.
you're going to go what?
Spanish.
Oh, that's your go-to.
Yeah.
Your first language is heads.
My head is Spanish.
And so heads for Spanish, tails for...
Go on.
What's the other one? English. Whoops. Sorry.
What's the other one?
How many choices? Okay, we flipped it.
And you
it
dropped
fell.
it.
And it's heads.
Heads, he's going Spanish. All right.
Okay.
That's what you wanted.
Okay.
All right, ready? 2.5 minutes, bro.
Una vez, ok, entonces nuestros promotores tenemos a Blow Your Mind Sweets. Es la nieve
Oh.
más buena y más rica del estado de Arizona. Tienen sabores de horchata, de fresa, de chocolate y de todas. Tienen los sabores de todos los países del continente.
Sí.
Ok, ese es Blow Your Mind Sweets. Nieve basada con cheesecake. Ok.
¿Cómo se dice?
El segundo es CBD Water. El agua de CBD. CBD, como muchos saben hoy, es del producto de los líquidos de la marihuana.
Oh.
Okay.
CBD.
Es
that.
First Choice CBD Water. Estas aguas te pueden ayudar con muchos de los remedios que tienes, que pueden tener, que sería como los dolores de cabeza, los dolores en los huesos, si tienen dolores en los huesos. Es CBD Water.
Did you say Westeros?
Okay.
What's our time? We weren't even
1:20.
timing.
Yeah, no.
Shit, sorry,
CBD
I'm fucking
Water.
up. Go.
Eso te puede ayudar, como le digo. Y eso puedes ordenar el agua en First Choice CBD Company @gmail.com
Puto.
o también en Instagram First Choice _CBD _company.
Nice.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Okay, y luego el otro promotor que tenemos es de Muscle Vodka. Este es un vodka que no tiene GMOs, tiene cero de azúcar, cero de carbohidratos y gluten free. Tienen agua y tienen el vodka. Está certificado, approved por los entrenadores de Muscle Vodka.
Sí.
El último tenemos Cash Now Homes. Cash Now Homes te puede ayudar si estás queriendo vender tu casa y no quieres estar con un agente de bienes y raíces, no quieres pagar los gastos para los agentes de bienes y raíces. Cash Now Homes te puede ayudar a comprar tu casa sin tener que pagar costos para los agentes de bienes y raíces. Gracias.
Sí. Wow.
3 minutes, bro.
Just over. I think
Damn
it was my fault.
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
I
it
said
was.
Westeros and it
Yes,
fucked you up.
Let's blame Scott.
Completely
It-
fucked me up.
It's weird because I feel like I'm at the wrong place, or I just want to like slowly nod my head yes to what you're saying,
Right?
even though I don't know what you're saying, just because that's what the non
Grazie.
Grazie.
So the non speakers
That's not
do.
Spanish.
That's
That's
Italian,
Italian.
isn't it? Same kind of thing.
Fuck.
Tomato, potato.
Well, you know what'll be great when you actually get your mic. You won't have to do all this
All that
little
shit.
fucking.
When I get my
So everybody is super annoyed by us fucking with the mics.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I have gotten numerous comments of people saying, "Will you guys stop messing with the mics?"
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so far we got one more coming.
Yeah, I'm the deadbeat.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He said
That's
it.
me, Scott. I'm the deadbeat. Mine's on the mics are on back order. So
Yeah.
No, they're not. I got one. Mine's arriving tomorrow, bro.
no, the 13th. It's 2 days.
All right.
While he's messing with the mics. That's not
right.
me. That's him.
So yes, pretty soon I'll have my other
Yep.
mic, just like Mark's cock.
Yep.
Mike,
Whoa.
he
It'll
has.
be nice,
Whoa.
big, round, thick. Yep.
With a green head on it.
Yeah.
With a red, he'll have a red head.
And I have
They're gonna love it.
this is gonna make sense with mine. Why do I have the white one? Is the white? You're supposed to have the white one.
You white?
I know, but not fully.
wait
This
a
should be
minute.
Mark's.
You're white?
Not all the way. You know that.
Alrighty, guys. So let's get on to our show
Well, welcome to the audio-only episode.
of
Yeah.
2.5 Amigos.
Right.
We're doing it shirtless today.
We are doing
Yeah.
it.
I know I
shirtless.
am. I'm quoting me
Yeah.
from fucking the 70s to the fucking 2020s.
Right.
Wait,
Well,
so you're going to the future. So
from-
Albert forgot his shirt today, so we didn't want him to feel left out. So we're all not wearing shirts today, and we
Use
didn't
your
want to record
imagination, people.
it. Yeah, and just
Use your imagination.
Photoshop or use filters for the muscles for us all.
So
In your mind.
I want to do a couple brief updates from what Albert did with his promotions real quick.
Okay.
First Choice CBD will be in a majority of 7-Elevens on the West Coast.
Very cool.
So if you want to check out a 7-Eleven, you can buy First Choice CBD water, the alkaline water, in Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, Texas, Illinois, and Michigan, and all 7-Elevens here pretty soon.
Very
If
nice.
you go to firstchoicecbd.com, you can check out all their news. It's FRSTCHOICECBD.com.
What is that?
And your website. I'm just kidding. And the crazy thing is, there's a gas station near where I go for.
It's called CBD.
They have alkaline water there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not
Different
not
than
not
CBD?
what we use, what we have, but
Yeah.
that's a different one. I was like, oh wow, they're like popping up everywhere.
Yep.
It's
CBD
coming.
water
So
is very
it's
good.
Gonna be a thing.
CBD's the big rage right now. And
they're everywhere,
Make
it
sure you
seems.
guys go check it out. Go buy some.
Pretty
just
good.
support
We,
us.
we liked it. It's definitely something we
It's
enjoyed.
It's very good. It's very like watery.
Yeah. It's, I mean, yeah. It's watery. It's good. But we definitely, like you, Mark, you were saying you felt effects to it. It felt like you
Yeah.
felt like some of your back pain that you had wasn't kind of going away.
So
or felt.
we're doing 10-minute promotions right now.
Well, I'm trying to keep it going. Well, you're the fucking one that kept
Yeah,
going about
yeah,
it.
fine.
You're like, oh, I'm going to talk about extra shit.
Yeah, no shit.
What happened in 2.5 minutes?
I need to put the news out there. It's
Well,
new
that's
news.
all right.
It's
Cool.
Damn,
no
you should have
news.
told him
Yeah.
to say it in Spanish. and we
You're
would've-
right. I did.
You fucked
Drinking
it
the
up.
water.
Is good. Move on.
I had some back shit. I still have back shit going on. I need to get
Oh,
Drink
damn,
more
I don't wanna
of
hear
it.
about- I don't want to hear about your back shit.
Well, Jacoby, who was going to be here, he will be here, I'm sure, eventually,
one
was
day.
going to get us some more of that CBD water.
Get well
Yeah.
soon, Jacoby.
Jacoby.
All right.
Jacoby.
Jacoby.
Oh, should we do the rest of the episode?
No, it's not. All right, so moving on. First bullet point.
Disneyland
day.
bundle.
Disneyland.
So what is this- what is
not
this?
Disneyland, just Disney bundle. So
Okay.
First, do you feel like you're like the kindergarten teacher right now,
yeah,
like
trying to
watching
keep-
the kids?
like hold hands, or
You're the
get
baby. You're the
Okay.
babysitter
You guys
trying to
have-
figure out keep us
So
in
what's
line.
the what's
guys
the
have to-
whole thing?
you guys have
What's
to-
the whole Disney bundle
You
thing?
have to hold the rope and shit and stay in a straight line. It's not working. Hold the fucking rope.
What's the whole Disney
Stay in your
bundle?
lane, homie.
So, yeah,
Tell us. What's the whole Disney bundle, brother?
This is why I wanted these.
Yeah. Albert's one that moves the mic. Just so
What's that,
knows.
brother? Hey, just
Does
talk
it?
to us about
hey,
this
doesn't
Disney
make a noise.
bundle.
Don't make any
All right?
noise.
Nice.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead.
know what that means?
And
Oh, I
go.
can hear it.
Yep.
Okay, so as everyone might hear, November is when Disney's going to be having their own little streaming service. They're going to take a whole bunch of Netflix stuff.
Oh, we're talking about that.
That's what it is. So
That's
basically,
okay.
it's just talking about what's coming in November. Disney's going to pull most of their stuff from
Netflix.
They're taking it
Got
to
it.
their own thing. Mm-hmm. The bundle talk is basically that they're going to plan to do a Hulu, ESPN Plus,
Wow, that's
and
ESPN Plus is a big thing for UFC.
Yeah.
So that's a
Yeah.
bundle that they're gonna include in there.
yep, and it's going to be $12.99.
I'm gonna have to cancel
For
my card.
all three.
Damn.
So Disney. So basically, what I'm thinking, conspiracy theorist in me, is Disney's going to get everybody on the hook, right?
Yeah.
They're fishing for everybody, right? They're going to get all these people. Netflix
yeah.
is going to lose
You know-
all their Disney stuff, all the Marvel, all the Star Wars stuff.
I
all
don't.
that
I don't know. It might be a majority. I'm
not leaving Netflix.
I'm not a big.
My
Hulu.
goodness.
What's
Whatever.
that?
You got breaking
All
news?
right, kind of, yes.
Okay.
All right, so we're a part of the No Please Don't podcast network.
Okay.
They
all
just
right.
got arrested. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's down. We're going to talk about that
No,
later.
our not famous. You know what? He's been a little local star here on
Yeah.
our show. Santiago, he's the web guy for this podcast network. We go to No
Wait,
Please
something
Don't.
happened?
Yes.
What?
So I'm just hold on.
Wait, what happened?
I'm getting there. Relax.
He's building it up.
Santiago, what's up?
Yeah. So he put on this little feature to the websites, to all the networks or all the podcasts that are in the network. It's a little feature. You email the show, okay? And so somebody can put a comment in, and then it'll go directly to our email, and they'll ask a question.
All right. What was that comment that you're?
Yeah.
Ready.
Here we go.
What was it?
So this is from Barry McCockneer, which
Okay.
I'm sure is a
A fake name.
No, that's a real name.
he's in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Okay.
All right. Cool. I like where this is going.
Why do you hold Albert back? He's the real star of the show.
Booyah!
Oh, wow. Well,
I do get held back.
when he shows up,
I do get held back.
Yeah, we hold him back. That's a good.
Oh shit! We have another fucking one from Foxy Shazam. Location downtown. I don't know where that's. We need a story time about that orgy Marcus went to. The people.
That's not gonna happen.
The people have a right to know. Back
not
on the
gonna
trash
happen.
show and explain yourself. Oh shit!
That's not gonna happen.
I don't remember that one. Is
Okay,
it-
wait, hold on. I'm
good?
saying it's not gonna happen. Mark, that is your call.
I don't remember what context that was.
All right.
Was that with the?
So I happened to do a guest appearance on Local Trash a few weeks ago, and I had made mention. We went into like the craziest.
He's like,
Like-
I may have mentioned it. I don't know if I did, but I may have mentioned it.
So we went into a crazy thing of, what's the craziest?
Hold you back. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What's the craziest sexual thing you ever did? And that came out. So,
Going to a place.
So here's what I'll do. The next time that I'm on Local Trash, I will make sure that I explain
specify?
it. in
Reveal
detail.
some more
Yeah.
details.
Specify
I will go
the
into detail.
experience.
I will explain the adventure in detail.
Okay, cool.
Very cool.
Albert actually knows of this adventure, but that's
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I'm like, I don't know if we should be talking about this.
And now I'm really glad that we only went audio only for this
Yes.
episode.
I don't want to. You guys
I
see my
didn't
face
realize
is
that
red.
those two questions were going to come shooting through. He just added this feature today.
That's
Wow,
awesome.
that's pretty cool.
Awesome. Thank you, Santiago.
Good job, buddy.
El Chivo.
Yeah, back to Disney's bundle.
Yeah, that's a good segue. You
Yeah.
go from Your question about your...
So we're not trying to hold you back, Albert.
No. Question your
was.
sexuality to holding
Albert's
me back.
holding himself back. Just for clarification, Albert is
that's
holding
true.
himself
That's
back.
true.
No, sometimes
Quantum Albert only shows up when Quantum Albert wants to be
Yeah,
here.
I'm
It
sorry,
actually
guys.
shows up.
That it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't always be Quantum Albert, but I'll be here as much as I can.
Oh, that's cute.
Fuck you, Scott.
Yeah.
Thanks, Albert.
So I had to explain. I had to explain to the last podcast that me and Scott guest appeared on. I had to explain to them like the whole Quantum Albert thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, and why we're called what we're called.
Yeah,
Two and
why
a half
we're called
amigos.
what we're called. So, one of the things that I explained for them, like to what our show is, it added the verbiage of "fuck you, Mark," and then open the garage.
That's true. So you literally just said "fuck you, Scott." But luckily we're not in a garage situation.
I Quantum.
He's opening the garage by the end of this episode.
I
sure
Quantum
he is.
quite a bit, but I have not Quantum as much as that time.
Yeah,
It will happen again, though.
dude, I regret nothing of that episode.
No, I don't either.
Which one?
That episode was
Fucking
great.
amazing.
No, it was great.
Yes.
Everybody that's ever listened to that episode has loved it.
What's that? Cookies for dinner? Is
Yeah,
that
cookies
one?
Yeah,
for
cookies
dinner,
for
yeah.
dinner. Listen to it. Cookies for dinner. You'll find Scott and Mark. I don't know where I'll be at, but you will
He's all
somewhere
up.
find me in there.
He's all over the quantums, all over the realm of time. Good
Hey,
times.
and what was that guy's name?
Brian. Wait,
Yeah,
oh,
Brian
what?
McCockers.
Hey, Brian. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks. Yes, they don't appreciate me here.
No, I don't think his name was Brian, but yeah,
Fake name, fake question.
yeah.
Fake
Mark
news,
Santiago probably wrote that. Quit holding Albert back.
right?
Yeah.
Quit holding Albert
because
back.
he even knows.
He loves you,
because
dude.
he doesn't want to say it in front of you guys.
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
just
that
was
makes
like,
sense.
hey, stop holding Albert back, guys. Come
makes
on.
sense.
We're not
Yeah.
the ones holding Albert back.
No, I hold myself back
No.
with this fucking vodka.
I can guarantee that I'm the one that provoked. Like, I would
Yeah,
prefer
yeah.
it to be here. And
Yeah, I
Albert's
know.
like, yeah, I can't do
I
it every
have to
single
though.
time. Yeah, I know.
But it's good though.
No, yeah, we
It's
can't
good.
have it. We can't have it
all
every
the time.
episode. No,
It's good.
No, it makes people want more.
More.
Exactly,
And
and
they'll-
that's what
and they
we
will
need.
get more.
That's what we need. No, when it's worthy.
When it's yeah, exactly. All right, so I'll be right back,
can't-
guys.
you can't
See,
spoil-
So I will be right
You
back.
can't spoil them every week.
yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why you show
That's-
up once a month. So
At least
that's why it works.
every once and a half month.
Yeah, so whenever.
I'll be right back.
He's showing up on Friday. That's for sure.
He better. Are you going to be here on Friday?
We all should be here on
Should
Friday.
be. Everyone should
Anyways,
be here. Well, we'll see what happens. Not like last fucking time. Anyways.
now that he's gone, let's get
Let's
into
talk more
the
shit?
No, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck,
okay.
Fuck Albert. No. No. Let's get into
So more.
the Disney news. So
Okay.
there's more than just this bundle thing with the Disney news.
Yeah.
So the bundle's great. I think it's going to totally affect Netflix's stock price, just because that bundle alone just makes it worthwhile. Like now, Netflix needs to up their game and bring in more original content.
I'm just curious. Like, I didn't know. I don't know. What Hulu ties does Disney have? Are they just kind of just trying to link up with them to say
Nah,
fuck
it's-
you
yeah.
to
And, yeah, I think
Netflix?
it's a partnership
It's
deal.
kind of weird because.
Yeah, it's like a Marvel Sony thing, you know.
Yeah, I
Before
guess.
they
'cause
got the
like,
rights
I didn't
back to
know.
Spider-Man.
I thought Hulu was more of a Paramount, like
Yeah,
Universal,
yeah.
Universal world.
But Disney's been doing things with Paramount forever, dude.
Yeah.
So it's you
That's
know
true.
I think it's probably a partnership deal just to launch,
Yeah.
right?
Well, like I was telling you,
It's the right partnership deal, though.
well, yeah, because they've been on Netflix forever.
Dude, you can get 3 services for $12-13, dude. Come on.
And that's what I was saying. Like, what I
Fuck Netflix at that point.
well, I'm gonna have them both. I think I'm gonna get this bundle. I mean, I don't know if I will because I don't think I need.
I'm definitely getting the bundle.
So I don't really need the ESPN Plus. I guess
Yeah.
I'll just get it just because. But the Disney, I mean, because I have kids, you know. So I
Yeah.
imagine
You
that's
need
where it's gonna
You
be.
need everything.
Wait, you have kids?
Yeah, they're around here somewhere. I
At
think.
least 15. He lives in Mormonville.
Yeah.
Mormonville.
There you go.
Mormonville.
I
Yeah.
can talk.
All right.
I'm quantuming.
Yes, you are,
True.
Mark. You gotta
So
quit that shit. That's my shit.
The more detail that I wanted to go to is what recently came out with the Disney parks, though. Like Disneyland has like seen a drop in attendance, mainly because of the Star Wars shit that's going on at Disneyland, which looks amazing. You've been there.
I was going to say,
what is
after the Star Wars?
Your kids don't listen to the show.
I know they don't. They shouldn't.
Were you
It's
there
not a
when the
kid's
Star
show.
Wars thing was up?
Yeah.
Yes. Remember, I sent you pictures. It's
No,
okay. It doesn't matter.
sure.
You don't
Quantum
remember.
Albert
Sure you
was-
did.
Yeah,
Sure you
I
did.
I
Quantum
Yes,
Albert wasn't
I was
there.
there. It was pretty awesome.
Was it?
There was only one ride that was open. They're opening another one, I think, in October or so. There's another one that's going to be coming. I'm not. I love Star Wars, but I wasn't a fan of the ride that I did.
Let me ask you
Okay,
this.
hold on. Because I was there last year, and I did a ride for Star Wars. So
Okay.
I'm just wondering if
Oh,
it-
you did the
Star
virtual.
Tours?
Yeah, you did.
No, I did a Star Wars. It was you
sit in a virtual reality thing.
Yes, and you're
No,
like
that was already there though. That
okay.
was,
That's a different one.
yeah,
I
that's a
don't
different
remember
one.
that.
Okay.
There's actually a Star Wars land
Yeah.
now. Like there's a whole. Let me show you
Oh,
pictures
wow.
again.
No,
But anyways, I
yeah.
saw it on my phone.
Send them over, bro.
Yeah, I will.
Is the roller coaster that's in the dark, is that gone?
No, I don't know that one. What do you mean?
There's a roller coaster
He's like,
where
what the
like
fuck
when
are you
you
talking about?
leave, it's like is it space something?
Space Mountain's still there because I went on that.
Okay,
last
you
time I was
wanna
there.
do-
Yeah,
Space
that's
Mountain has
Space-
been there forever, though.
Yeah, it is, and it's still there.
That's
So that's still
a
there.
different one.
But that is in the area where Star Wars Land is.
Close, like a little bit,
okay.
like you walk a little bit down, like you
I
walk
thought
past
that
it.
that's where the area was.
That's a
supposed
different
to
one.
go.
Well, I
It is
thought
a
I
different
thought I was getting rid of Toontown. I think Toontown's gone.
Oh, really?
But,
No,
but
that's
then
where
again,
that
that's where
fight
that
was.
fight happened.
Yeah, no,
so maybe it's still
Toontown
there.
is
I didn't,
not gone.
I didn't go there
Oh, okay.
this time, so I don't know. But I thought that's where they were taking
Taking it
out. So I don't know what they got rid of.
to put.
But
They didn't
yeah,
know they
Star
have
Wars.
a bunch of land behind the future world or whatever that's just not used.
Can
So
I
maybe-
say that something? Imagine if you bought that land back in the 80s.
80s.
Dude,
I would imagine
he built
longer
that
than
place
that.
in the 60s,
Yeah,
didn't he?
Okay, in the 60s, 70s, whatever,
He
80s.
paid nothing for that.
And
He
imagine
doesn't-
selling it to Disney.
He doesn't understand time. So
And imagine selling it to Disney.
Oh yeah, no, you're thinking. So Disney's buying this land, and he's thinking like, "Oh shit, this is on the outskirts of L.A.
Yeah.
It's absolutely like the guy selling it is laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
In the
Because he's all like,
60s.
oh my god, dude,
It's
I just ripped this guy off
it's
because he
almost-
probably sold it at a premium.
It's
Walt Disney has his vision, right? And now all of a sudden the
Exactly.
land. Dude, you can't buy a house next to Disneyland for under $500,000.
or at least a million. At least.
Imagine. That's what I'm saying. Imagine all that land that guy had.
Yeah, and you have
he
the
had to
annoyance
sell-
ordinance
and
of fucking fireworks every
and
single
Disney,
night.
and
every
Disney
night.
and Disney had to say, well, okay, that's fine. It's worth $500,000, but I'll pay you $2 million for it because.
Why would you give him more? What do you mean?
Are you kidding me?
Why
So-
would Disney give him more if he's paying $500?
Because
for it?
it's Disney needs it.
Oh, okay, but that doesn't seem. That seems counter. If you,
You
So-
have
so-
to pull. If you're going to talk about
okay.
it, you really need to pull facts. And
I
figure
guess,
out.
yeah.
Well, yeah, no, and I'm just saying. I'm just saying examples.
Yeah.
So because why would not? What if I had land behind
Yeah.
Disneyland, and let's say the land was worth $500,000?
yeah.
I wouldn't sell it for less than $2 million.
Oh no, right?
Yeah,
So
but
you come from a
60s,
selling standpoint. That makes
yeah,
sense. Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Because they need it.
they need it.
I don't
Yeah,
need it.
yeah, yeah,
It was the
You
60s.
need it.
Yeah.
It was the 60s though.
That's
dude.
what I'm
Or
saying.
even like the 50s. Like it was like that land.
It was cheap.
Yeah.
California wasn't what California is now.
No.
No, down like there was L.A., but there was not Orange
and-
County. Like,
and-
Anaheim wasn't like a huge.
No,
that was the outskirts of Anaheim.
Yeah,
at the
and it's
time.
it's not so much that I don't need it here. I don't need it. It's just back then. Okay, you bought it, but you knew what was coming.
Yeah.
What was coming? Disneyland. Disneyland had to get bigger. So even though land would be worth $500,000, you can easily sell it for $2 million. Why?
Yeah.
Because
No,
they
you're right.
need-
You're right. I thought you meant it was the other way around. Like I thought Disney said, "Oh no, you want 500? Let me give you $2 million."
Oh,
Why
yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
is he giving $2 million?
No, hell no.
If it's only 500,000.
Yeah, hell no. Yeah,
I thought it was the other way around. But
Oh, yeah.
what you're saying, yeah, I would charge it
Hell yeah.
because you know they need it.
They need
Yeah.
it, yeah. So they definitely pay it.
Yeah,
because
that's not.
Disneyland, being how big they are, they'd make that in 1 year. Whatever they pay over.
They make that shit in one day
Fuck
nowadays.
yeah.
Nowadays they're making that in a day.
Exactly. And you get it for fucking 500,000, sell it for fucking 5 million, they'd make 5 million in one fucking year.
Yeah.
One fucking month.
Yep.
Short term memory, dude.
Yep.
Who?
You and your short term goals. Who cares about 5 million in 1 year when he's made bajillion dollars over?
Oh, well, I want. Okay, that's
time.
not short. First of all, that's not short term. 5 million.
Fight.
Short term?
Fight.
Yeah, 5
Fight.
million.
Well, if he turned around and sold the land for 5 million.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, guys, you guys aren't good with numbers, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Come on.
but here's the thing. No, here's the thing. 5 million. That's something that you look. Oh, okay. Nowadays, yes, that might be short term.
That's like
you're
an
right.
adult dollar.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
How much?
Right
A
now,
million? A million's
right
adult
now-
dollar?
Yeah.
5 million is an adult dollar.
Yeah, right.
Right now, you might be right. 5 million isn't shit. But would you be okay with 5
I can't even put
million?
my kids through college for 5 million.
Would you be okay with 5 million?
Fuck yeah, dude. It is hard. Hell yeah, it would be.
Fuck yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Dude, I could throw $1 million in a fucking 10% interest type account, dude, and
and
fucking
make 100,000 a year.
Easily.
Every year.
Yeah.
And you can live off of that shit.
boom.
Boom. Exactly. And not even
Boom.
spend anything on that fucking million.
No, yeah, just let it sit there and accrue.
And get $100,000 a year. Dude, that's, yeah. Okay, so going
Magic.
back.
Magic.
Yeah, exactly. Magic. So going back to.
So, no, what I was talking about with they've had record low attendance because of Star Wars Land. People are just not.
Is it because of Star Wars Land, though?
Well, the CEO is contributing it to, like, people just don't want to go because they thought that it was going to be packed. Because Star
Really?
Wars Land was going to bring people and it was going to be packed. So
You can't attribute it to that because no matter what.
it's Disneyland. Everybody wants to go to Disneyland.
Yeah,
Why are people not going to
period.
Disneyland?
Yeah,
it's because you raise the prices to go to
Yeah,
Disneyland.
it has nothing to do with Star Wars.
No,
because
people want to go. They don't care how
yeah,
packed it's going to be.
exactly, and that's the thing because you
Dude,
raise the prices.
last time
not
I went
because,
to Disney, last time I went to Disneyland, dude, the Cars was still like the Cars ride was still like
Oh, the big
fanatic
thing.
thing. Yeah.
yeah, the big thing.
Dude,
Which is
people
always
were
good.
waiting 3 hours
I
just to
was.
go on a 60-second
Yeah,
fucking car
I
ride.
did that.
A car ride you did all the way from Arizona to California because you were going 65 miles an hour.
and you're waiting 3 hours to get into
Just to
another
get on.
car.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're right. That is a perfect example that shows you that Star
It's not-
Wars.
it's
no,
because you raise the prices, you
Yes,
jackasses. Stop
exactly.
raising the prices on shit.
Yes, agreed. The other thing too is I don't know if you noticed or maybe Albert when you were there. Apparently they're doing they're doing a Tony Stark Tower or Tony Stark Industries.
No fucking way.
Yeah, so right there by the Tower of Terror, they're actually putting a Tony like they got rid of the Bugs Life
Yeah.
stuff that was right there. If you know Disneyland, and they're putting Tony Stark stuff. So that was they're putting like a Tony Stark Industries.
So
Right
is there
there.
gonna be a Stark Tower or no?
I would imagine that it's probably going to be a ride of some sort. I don't know what's going to be there. Maybe, I mean, I don't think they would.
Ooh, what if you could like be Iron Man? Fly around like Iron Man.
Oh, like an Iron Man ride, like you all get like
Yeah.
Iron Man suits or
You know,
something.
and
You
you're
kind
like
of
flying
that'd be kind of
like
neat. Almost
soaring
like
over
soaring in California,
yeah.
but you do it with that. Yeah, that'd
with
be kinda
Iron
neat.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know what they're planning to do, but I'm excited to see
Or
that.
maybe
That
like
makes me-
your War Machine, and
Well,
like
that's
you
what I
got to
mean.
go and help Iron Man.
Well, you remember that one where he was fighting the Hulk, and he has all those different other like
Yeah,
Iron Man
yeah.
looking dudes. Like you can all be like the big ass one that fights Hulk, and the other
Oh,
ones.
where he brings Iron
There's
Man
all those
3,
different,
where
like,
he
all the
brings
little
all
ones.
his Stark suits.
Yeah, a whole bunch of
Dude,
them.
Yes,
That'd
you
be
get
kinda
to
neat.
pick.
You could pick one, and
Dude, that seems like the greatest fucking video game ever. Mm-hmm. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna be
pick the
fucking
Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the Hulk fucking Iron Man this time.
that'd be sweet.
You know what? Maybe that's why they had Iron Man 3, because if you think about it, the Avengers Infinity Wars
Yeah.
in the Hulk suit, like, if we didn't know about all the other Mark suits that Tony Stark had, like, we wouldn't have known that, oh, well, of course he's going to have a Hulk suit. Right?
Yeah,
Did he have one?
Yeah,
He
had
did.
a
It's the
Hulk
big
suit.
one.
Yeah, because fucking Garofalo was in it. What's that?
I'm showing him the Star Wars stuff when I was there.
Oh, fancy pants.
Damn,
Magic.
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, and it was a ghost town.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
Did you go in the middle of the week or what?
Yeah, I think it was
That's
like a
probably
Thursday or something.
Oh no!
But it wasn't packed at all.
Really?
And like I said, the ride I went on, it was an interactive ride, so it was like one where you there's only six people,
and you move,
and
the
each
chairs
person
moves, the chip moves.
No, not even that. You're watching a screen. And you're kind of. It's almost like you've been to Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Like the rides are more like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you're just watching a screen. You're feeling shit almost like.
And your shit is moving. The screen is just there, but your shit is moving to the scene of the fucking screen.
Mm-hmm. But
here's the thing. Can I be honest? I had never been to Universal Studios until last year.
Me too.
And when I went to Universal Studios, I was
you were disappointed.
Yes. You know why? Of all the CGI. I was expecting I was expecting more to go into like a
more rides.
Yeah, more rides, and not only that, dude, I was expecting to go more into like I guess like an area where that's where they would do the scene and you'd see them act.
Oh, like a studio thing.
Yes.
That's
like
a VIP. That's a VIP experience.
So that's what I was expecting from Universal Studios. And when I went there and I got on the rides, and it was all pretty much all rides were CGI.
CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind
of.
of.
So it was.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, for me, and I was because I don't know, maybe it was like that back in the days when CGI didn't exist. Maybe that's how it was.
Oh, like it was cool then because it was like the first kind of thing.
Yeah, because you would go maybe into a studio and it was like stage 5, and you see people acting. Like we saw, when I went into this train ride where they take you into like where Back to the Future happened, the clock. All that stuff happened. Jaws. All that stuff.
I did that too.
And that's what I expected from the whole experience.
Okay.
But it was only one part of the ride. Everything else was CGI.
Yep. Well, did you do the Jurassic Park one? I mean, that was a ride.
That was a ride. That was the only ride that I thought
everything else was.
Yes.
And they redone it. I don't know.
Yes. That was the only ride that I thought was exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, more of that.
And more of that.
Because
everything else was you sit in this fucking chair and it's like zoom. You're just fucking moving around to the screen.
You feel hot air because a missile or something. It was not. Yeah, I agree.
No.
It wasn't. Okay, for me, it was the first time going. It wasn't anything that I thought that was exciting or awesome.
Too.
But it was cool because it was different. And I never been there before.
Yeah.
Whether like Disney, I go.
Yeah, you're right.
I go a lot more frequently, so nothing's really shocking me because
you're
everything I know.
Yeah.
So that's where I kind of thought it was different. But yeah, it was
not
as good.
And I guess maybe if I would have gone back in the 80s or 90s, it would have been.
You could have. I mean, you just fucking stop and go back in time. Right?
I could have gone in there. And,
fuck this, guys. This isn't fun. I'm going back.
It would have been like a studio, and you see people acting and stuff. And I saw like you go into the stage where it was what was it that TV show from the lady, the girl, the
Mary Tyler Moore show.
No, it wasn't Mary Tyler. It was I say it wasn't Mary.
Golden Girls.
No, it was the ladies from
Witherspoon.
Something like that.
Reese Witherspoon.
No, it wasn't.
Sounds
Reese.
like how many syllables?
It was from
Jurassic Park.
Motherfucker.
Keep going. You're almost there.
It was from Witherspoon. It was just from what was that TV show called? It was with freaking it.
Who's in it? Who's in it?
That chick that used to date the
senator,
the forward from San Antonio Spurs.
Oh yeah. Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, that cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So they had a CGI ride of Desperate Housewives.
No, not CGI.
The train ride.
The train ride. It had like
they take you through where they filmed it.
Yeah, when they filmed it, they took you where.
And he's talking about Tony Parker.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's talking about
yes.
Eva Longoria.
Even Longoria.
Were her panties like laying around the set or no?
No, because the show's been over for a while.
On the
This is
ride,
bullshit.
on the ride.
Fuck this ride,
Yeah,
man.
no. But this was the best ride because
I do agree because it was neat because it was like you felt like you're a
the
part
actual
of.
studios.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's the only ride that was actually part of the studios. Where they showed you where Back to the Future was at. You stop at a place where it was like a Mexican town, and they have like a big old storm and everything, and then you go
Desperado.
to.
Did you get out and like you were just getting menudo and shit like at the corner?
You're like, Mom, where's the tamales?
No, this is.
I don't know what she does back there.
This
I
is
don't-
a closed set. This is a closed set. You gotta get out of here,
And
sir.
there was another part where they show the Desperate Housewives houses.
Yeah.
All that shit. So that ride in itself, it wasn't a ride. It was
So what
just-
you're saying
it
is
was a
Desperate
train.
Housewives is fake.
Yeah, it's a fucking show. Yeah,
It was a train ride.
It's
everything else
Desperate
was
Housewives is a train.
everything else.
It's basically a tour. That's
Yes.
basically what it is. It's a
Of the
tour of the
studios.
studio.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like when
everything else was CGI.
when I went, they were actually filming something.
Oh, were they?
So they had to stop. They're like, "Be quiet." Or they're filming. I mean, it could be a part of the thing.
Yeah,
They say that every
yeah.
time.
See, I didn't get to
was
that. I didn't
so
get
I was
that.
going.
The other person in the background's like, Scott, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. When you go, you can see the city.
I
The
didn't
city,
see-
the New York one.
Yes.
Right there, they were filming something. They were like, "Be
Oh, they
quiet."
were?
They're filming.
See, I
They
didn't
didn't tell
get
us
any of
what.
that shit.
They were
I didn't
filming-
get any
they were-
of that.
They were
Like
filming
Seinfeld.
something.
I didn't get any.
Seinfeld. It was
The
last
fuck?
year.
Yeah, it was last year, bro.
It's a Seinfeld
Seinfeld's
reboot.
making a comeback, yeah.
See,
Reboot?
dude, okay, so I'm gonna
Oh, no,
tell-
you know, it was Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Probably. That makes
so
more
I'm gonna
sense.
tell you something, dude. When I went to Universal Studios,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I expected.
Oh,
Yeah,
Curb Your
just
Enthusiasm.
more-
Like,
No,
more
like-
more insider.
Yeah,
Dude, you gotta pay for the VIP experience. Did you get the regular tickets or the VIP?
Regular.
The VIP are like $300 and some, and they take you on all the fucking sets.
Oh, see, that's
Oh.
what. But see, that's what I expected from
Next
a
time.
The
regular.
regular
time.
ticket?
Yeah.
You fucking cheap ass.
No, it's because I
that's-
had never been to
been there,
Universal
yeah.
Studios, so
Yeah.
I expected us to be in a studio
Oh,
and then
yeah.
see the acting going on, and then go to another studio and see that stuff, and it was all CGI. I was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck
You
this shit,
motherfuckers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm
I didn't
just-
know that you could pay for the VIPs to do that.
I'm just excited that this Disney talk lasted like 30 minutes.
It
and we
did,
and we
dude.
went from
We're not even on to our second subject,
yeah, I know.
which is
And
fucking
we went from
awesome.
Disney
Okay.
for a long talk on Universal Studios.
All right, don't go to fucking Universal Studios.
No,
That's
no.
I'm not saying don't go. I'm just saying it's just expect a lot of CGI.
I'm planning to go here pretty soon.
Okay,
go,
well,
maybe.
expect
I
a
have
lot
a
of fucking
purpose,
CGI.
though.
You never been there?
No, I've never.
Okay,
been
so
You should
just
go,
expect a
but
lot
do
of
what you're
CGI, which is it's not bad. It's
what
just
happened.
not what I expected.
This is what happened when you pulled up on the set. Oh, no, it's Curb.
Hey, dude, have you guys
I don't know
ever? Okay,
Mexican music.
have you guys? Okay, let me ask you guys something.
So did he.
Let me ask you guys something. Let me ask you guys, have you guys seen the documentary of the guy that goes into jail for murder, and the thing that saves him is
Yeah.
that?
What is it? A hell of a catch or a catch of a lifetime?
Yes. Have you seen that?
Or, yeah, it is pretty good.
Have you seen it,
No, I
Mark?
haven't seen it.
Oh, and
It's a which is a good
okay,
segue
so
into our next topic.
So basically,
Sort of.
what it is a guy going to jail because there was a murder, okay? And the guy's like, "No, I was not there." Not okay. So guess what happens? Luckily, this guy is filming a show
spoiler
in
alert.
Dodger Stadium at the same time.
Oh shit!
Not only that,
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
not only that, and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, when the show where they're filming it, they can't stop production for a baseball game, so
No.
they just use a little space, and that little space is exactly where that guy that had committed
Oh,
supposedly
sitting,
committed the
yeah.
murder
Yeah.
is at. So they show him
At the game.
at the game at the time when the murder was committed,
It's a good documentary. Netflix.
and it shows what's his name?
Spider-Man.
No.
Larry David.
Larry David.
Larry Davis chiming in and everything.
There was a Spider-Man on the fucking.
chiming in,
Yeah,
and,
that's-
then at the end they show the guy going free because
Yeah.
they figured out
They figured
hey,
it out.
it wasn't,
It wasn't
him.
him.
And guess what? That state attorney bitch, she was just like, no, this guy did it.
Oh, I don't remember that, but I believe it.
She built her case around him.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's why you don't want to let up.
That's the downside of prosecutors for the state is that like they'll find somebody, right? And then they'll just build their
case around it.
They'll ignore facts.
Yeah, dude, that was the perfect example of somebody ignoring facts.
Yeah, and they'll just build everything around.
And it's like, nope.
Well, actually, we found him 11 miles, 20 seconds later here, and it may not even be him. But
and at the end of the day, they saw the guy that supposedly they were blaming for. They saw him at the game, and then they still said, "Oh no, well he still had enough time." So then they, at the end, what they ended up doing is they ended up clocking in the time that he had texted and made a phone call at a certain time. That's like, okay, fuck. No, it couldn't have been you. It couldn't have been you.
It's the same episode.
It is a fucking episode from fucking Larry David.
It's the same episode where he picked up the hooker for the tickets.
Oh, yeah.
It was that episode. Have you ever seen the show? Have you seen the show?
I've seen the show, but I don't remember
that
he
picked
episode.
up a hooker to take with him so he can go in the carpool lane.
Yes. Yes. That show.
So that's the reason, so to get there in time.
You know
that
what?
show, dude.
Brilliant.
You know how I can relate to that?
Because it's brilliant.
Yeah, well, think about it.
That show saved that guy's life, dude.
In Arizona, it costs.
That's crazy.
If you get caught in the HOV lane,
$350.
Yeah, at minimum.
$400.
Oh, is it now?
Oh,
$400.
Albert got caught.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I just know it's $400.
A minimum fee. Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
You could easily find a crackhead hooker for a 20.
Yeah. And
take her with you.
Yeah.
That's what Larry did.
He did that. He did that in the episode. But
it's 420% worth.
Yeah.
Just
grabbing a crackhead hooker and you can HOV halfway across the fucking
drop
valley.
her off or just. All right. Thanks. I'm at work. You did what you had to do. You were a co-passenger. Easiest 20 you've ever made.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it not?
And that's crazy because that whole concept,
or you can just
that
Uber.
Whole concept is what saved that guy's life, bro.
That's true. In the writer's room. In the writer's room.
That whole concept is what saved that guy's life. Because at the end of the day, they looked and they had to go to HBO and tell them, look, we're going.
They subpoenaed them for fucking video footage,
and they told them we're fighting a case. Like, okay, we'll go ahead and give you guys. And that show hadn't even released yet, so they released it. And
hilarious.
that guy is on that fucking screen when Larry David is going down and that guy is going into his seat because they couldn't stop a whole Dodgers game.
No, they couldn't.
No. So they had to work around it.
Yeah.
And they couldn't tell people, don't come through here. No. If you want to go, that's on you because you paid your tickets to come through here. So we can't stop you from not going here.
Exactly.
So, dude.
All right.
You got to see that documentary.
Let's take a small little break.
Okay.
And then this is going to lead us into our next topic, which happened to be a documentary
as well.
that we ended up reviewing.
Which you guys will need to want to stay tuned to it.
Yes.
Because this documentary
is fucked up.
Oh my God. You guys will want to get back in here.
So after these messages, we'll be right back.
And
then our favorite sponsor.
Okay, so Blow Your Mind Sweets.
Blow Your Mind Sweets. So he is a big contributor to our show. We love Jacoby. He's got a new line of things. I don't know if we want to talk about. I guess we're going to talk about it now.
Right after this. So Blow Your Mind Sweets, the most delicious
ice cream.
Yeah, cheesecake-based ice cream that you could devour.
Yeah, it's delicious, and it's all natural, right?
Yes, all natural, all homegrown, locally grown ingredients,
locally grown ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Yes, from the earth.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah. And what cities are they in, Mark?
They are in states. California, Arizona.
All he knows is Yuma, that's why.
Yeah, that's true.
Texas?
No, they're not in Texas.
Washington,
D.C.
Are you just throwing up states that you know?
And then to his
Utah?
second...
Is it in Utah?
Then to his second line of products that he's... Jesus. We can't even get through commercials.
This is going perfect. This is normal.
Yes,
this is a good segue into our promos.
Yep. So our next promo is for First Choice CBD alkaline water. They have more than just water, but essentially we're just boosting the water for the time being. This water contains calcium, magnesium, potassium benefits. If you guys Google First Choice CBD LLC, you can also email them firstchoicecbdcompany@gmail.com. Their phone number 951-421-8008. Tell them the Amigos sent you. Essentially, this water, it's CBD-based water, legal in all 50 states.
Everything that CBD brings, first thing on the list.
Okay,
go ahead. Just hands down, it's got to be helping several people.
Yeah.
It literally says help control contain cancers.
Just when you thought you'd heard it all, these jackwagons show up. The 2.5 Amigos.
Welcome back to the show.
I think my mic's off.
Yeah.
Albert, your headphones are backwards.
Are they?
Yep.
Your right is in your
How
left,
can
your left is in
headphones
your
be
right.
backwards?
It's all right.
Just
Okay.
when you thought these jackwagons.
That feel better?
Yes.
There you go.
All right.
No, really.
So back from break.
We were talking about this mockumentary.
Yeah, mockumentary.
No, that's a documentary.
It's called
a documentary.
The Long Shot.
Long Shot. That's the name of it. That's a Larry David thing. It took us 35 minutes to figure out the name of it. But that's what it is. Check it out. It's on Netflix.
Yes.
Worth a watch.
Yep.
Okay, so then on to our next mockumentary.
No, documentary. So we were going to be on another podcast today earlier, but they unfortunately were unable to. What the Doc podcast, and we were going to be on that show, and we had basically homework. We had to talk about a documentary that we watched, and we all watched it, so we're just going to talk about it. It's another one on Netflix.
It's called Holy Hell.
Thank you, Albert. And it was in 2016. It was partnership with CNN.
Wow, 2016.
2016, and it's a good watch. I mean, it
started back in the 80s.
It did, yeah, back in the 80s. It was like 85, I think it was.
85 actually. Yeah, you're right.
And it was a crazy story. It talks about basically back in the 80s, 70s. There was this big movement of the Hindu, like the guru kind of movement. There's been other documentaries on Netflix talking about that stuff. That I've also watched, but this one was basically a pretty messed up one, talking about basically cults and how they basically can tear you away from your family. Really.
Yeah, and the big thing with that one was are you in a cult?
Yeah,
and a lot of them thought no, we're not.
Yeah,
in a cult.
and that was the funny thing too. They said they used to joke about it, saying, "No, if this is a cult, this one's like a fun one. Like we're having the best. This is the best cult we've ever been a part of."
Yeah. Because
they were having such a good time.
And during that time that they were in this retreat, what was it called?
The guru or the guy?
No, yeah, but that bombing went on.
Oh yeah, the Waco. So
that
was later on, but yeah. So basically, how it builds up this is like somber music.
Yeah, this is one of their songs.
This is one of their songs. So basically, in the 80s, they did this movement. They're all these young, good-looking people. Look like they're from.
Thank you.
They look like they're from California, right?
Awesome.
Right?
Thank you, buddy.
Tan-looking people, well-groomed-looking 80s people, right?
Big hair,
a lot of Aquanet, having fun, dancing in circles and shit.
Yeah,
having a good time in the water and doing that, right?
Led by
Michelle.
Yes,
Michelle. And that's pretty messed up. So basically, they're all having fun. This guy is they're leading, or they're being led by him blindly, basically.
Big time blindly.
Yeah, because they're ignoring all the red flags, which is basically whatever he says
goes.
Cult. Everything he says goes. Eventually, he starts basically opening their mind up to the. And let me get this with you guys. Like, do you guys believe what he was doing to them was? Do you think they were actually seeing anything?
No, it was manipulation.
You think so? Like, you think it was all in their head? Like,
well, no, he wasn't he certified in like hypnotism?
Hypnotic, and he was also in psychiatry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how true that is. Did they say that was
legit? So he's a ballerina that knows hypnosis.
Yeah, hypnosis was his
Well,
biggest
that
thing.
comes later.
Because they had hypnosis.
I'm
You're
jumping.
jumping ahead.
They had hypnosis sessions every week.
Yeah, we'll get into that too. So,
Is it hard to do this with the music?
no, I think it goes good. I feel like I want to prance and shit. So,
I feel like
Dance
I want
off,
to.
dance off.
I feel like I want to lead this fucking cult.
You want to lead it?
wait,
Yes.
I'm not going to follow you. So, basically, this guy, check it out. It's called Holy Hell.
Yeah.
He basically makes them see things. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if it was see things, but
Well,
it was just
he-
more
he-
like.
I think
He basically built. I think he built them up to
Yeah.
think they were going to see something.
Yeah.
And if you
Because-
didn't, you're in trouble, right?
Yeah,
Or like
because
you-
every time somebody would leave, he would tell them that they would die of AIDS, that they would die of something.
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He did.
He
He,
got-
did
he
that.
got-
he did that. Honestly, he did that. He said he would tell them, "Oh no, you're gonna die of AIDS." Now this guy is still continuing his fucking cult education.
Well, you jumped way ahead.
Education, yeah,
you gotta
dude.
build
Okay,
it up.
my bad.
You got to build it to that
Come
point.
on, you got the music going.
So that's what I've been talking to you guys offline with this whole thing, because I ended up falling asleep near the very end, and I didn't know.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, I didn't know like where the end result. Like, did he go to prison? Did he like what is going?
So what happened? There was a crazy dance off, right?
Yep, pants off, dance off.
Dance off. He
Yep.
danced till his ballerina feet were bleeding.
Fucking fell off.
Yeah, he remembers. And it was, the music's building up. This is perfect.
I know.
So he was dancing like he couldn't stop dancing.
Yes.
He was just running in place. And then all of a sudden, everybody left him.
Yeah. All the
And then
people that were
he
there
went.
for 30
Then he
years.
went to Hawaii.
He got into porn, right? And
No, that was before.
No,
that was before he was a
before.
leader.
So he got into porn, and he
So-
was like in gay porn,
So
and like
we're really all over the map. So to go and actually in sync with what actually happened,
yeah.
check it out and watch. But basically, he gets in trouble because he's spinning in his chair sometimes and doesn't know what's going on. He's tired. He can't see what's going on.
Yeah. So he gets into fucking
Craziness.
yes, big time craziness, getting people involved too, and to the extent where he would tell people, "Hey, if you don't stay here, you're gonna die from AIDS and shit."
Yeah,
Crazy shit, bro.
that's true, Albert.
Right?
He did say that.
Insane.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure he did say it.
No, he did say that
So
to one of his fucking members that left. He said, "You're gonna die from AIDS," and they were like,
to sum it up,
"What the fuck?"
spoiler alert, right? He basically, if we didn't spoiler it already, but he basically was having sex with all the guys.
All the guys. So
All
he was
the guys.
molesting all the guys.
In this cult, there were guys and girls, right?
Yeah.
Yes. There were
Pretty-
guys and
pretty-
girls,
pretty guys,
but
pretty
sex-
girls, which
but
sounds-
sex was supposed to be
Yeah, not okay.
non-existent.
Not okay.
Non-existent.
Non-existent.
But
Did you even
everybody
watch
was
it? Hold on,
having-
hold on, hold on.
Everybody
But-
was having
Hold on,
sex.
I'm curious.
What?
Did you watch it at all?
Yeah.
How
But
far did you get? Because you didn't know that they were having sex, or they weren't allowed to have sex.
Yeah.
That's halfway through.
yeah.
No, I watched it till I fell asleep at the very end.
Bullshit.
How's your very end? Because I'm curious. We did homework, and did you?
Yeah, because this guy, they were
I'm
all
asking the questions
they
for
were
the
all
listeners,
having sex.
Yeah, behind his
Behind his
back.
back.
Behind his back.
They were. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
You know what
Didn't like?
we talked about this off the mic, but what drove me kind of nuts about the entire thing is the guys that had sex with him were like,
That was kind of weird.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't want. I'm heterosexual. Like, I don't want anything to do. Like,
here's the
I'm not
thing.
having this.
All-
But yet
all
you're
the
still
people
letting
that-
him fuck you.
Yeah, and the thing is that all these guys or whatever, they were already of age.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's not rape or it's not anything like that.
kinda
It's
is
just
when
like
It is. They didn't want
it
it,
is.
but they let him
It is
take it.
rape, but at the same time, if you're consenting to it,
That's a good argument
You know
or
what I'm
question.
saying?
Like a little bit of
what,
both,
What
right?
happens? What happens if that went to court? Right? Like
You're
you're old
letting it
enough.
happen.
You're old enough to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have left the situation.
Yeah.
And yet it
You
happened.
still
I
let
don't
it
know.
go.
That's weird. Like I don't know how you would.
Yeah, you're right.
Legally, I don't know where that lands, but
I think some of these dudes just weren't mentally capable to be an adult yet.
Yeah.
yeah, he it did seem like he got them pretty young. A lot of them, right? Like he got them
yeah.
like 18, 19,
Oh,
like,
nice and young. Oh, I'm sorry, young. Yeah.
ready to be in the water. However, like that, and they're in their speedos in the water.
Yeah, no, he got him nice and young. I mean, young. He got him young. Not nice and young, just young.
But yeah, it was pretty messed
Do you
up.
have skeletons that we need to talk about?
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh.
but not on mic.
It's only on Archivo.
There you
Archivo.
go. Not on mic. Motherfucker,
But
neither is mine on mic.
But on Dave and Steve and
End result is
Esteban.
we would recommend watching it, right?
I
End
think
result
I
is
mean-
like it's a good show.
I think if you're in a cult or you
Document.
think you might be in a cult, you're probably not listening to us anyways because you're probably not allowed to listen to anything on the radio.
Just like you say,
'Cause our
if
listeners
you
are
if you think you're in a cult, you are in a cult. Get the fuck out.
That is a good. That's
You
a
know
good.
what I'm saying?
fuck out.
Get the
That's a-
fuck out.
That's a good PSA.
Yeah. If
I like
you
that.
think you're in a cult, you're probably in a cult. Get the fuck out. So reach out to me. My number is
And my cult's better.
at my cult number,
better.
toll free number, cult 1-800 the cult.
1-800 Albert Rocks.
No, if you think you're in a cult, you're fucking in a cult. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck
Listen
out.
to your parents.
GTFO.
As long as your parents weren't in a cult, listen to your parents. Right?
Doesn't it seem like this documentary was like a knockoff of like the Manson cult though?
No, they didn't
No.
kill anybody. They didn't kill anybody.
Yeah,
No,
but
yeah.
let's be honest. Like it could have went south fast
Because there was a
It
whole bunch of
coulda.
love and everything.
But no,
Well, there was
it's
a-
different. There's a difference.
There was a situation where he had them killing rats and shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Remember that? So-
yeah,
with
yeah.
shovels.
Yeah, they thought that maybe he was gonna have them be a little army and shit for him.
And that's
So
what he
maybe
was hoping
could have
for.
been.
That's what he was hoping for. But then
Well,
again,
and that goes into that's when he was in Texas.
Yeah.
And that's when Waco happened. So he was
And he
getting
was
paranoid
scared.
because he thinks
Yeah.
they're going to get rid of leaders in religious
cult, yeah,
religious
yeah.
situations. So
so that's when Mark started crying, and we were like, "What the fuck are you crying for, bro?"
because he related.
And Mark was like, "Well, I relate to this cult."
The
And
popcorn
we were
stale.
just like, "Listen, dude, your cult is your cult."
So the one thing that I took away from it was kind
Go
of
ahead.
bad, but funny. But he would charge them $50 for the therapy.
Oh my god, he would charge
would
them.
charge them-
He would charge them $50 to get fucked, basically.
Yeah, so Albert kind of spoiled that thing.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, so he would charge
he
them
would-
money.
He would tell them, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck you." Okay, there's $50. There's a $50
No,
charge.
no.
I want to get fucked. No, you're gonna get fucked.
But you're paying.
And there's still a $50 charge. Yes, he would charge them, dude. Yeah, you're right. I
You'd
forgot.
pay him.
You're
You'd
right.
pay him.
I think you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes, he would charge him $50 to get fucked. No, seriously, bro.
No, I know.
Yeah, no, he knows.
He would charge
He
him
might have saw that far.
$50 to get fucked.
So they would go in for therapy, and
They
the
would charge
therapy
$50
session was $50 per session.
And they would get fucked.
Yep, and then they're having sex.
Yes.
at the end of the session.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Where do I sign up?
So you're gonna get help? You getting help twice?
I mean,
No.
Help twice?
I want to do these sessions. I want to do these
You
sessions.
want-
I want to get paid.
with the guys.
It was guys.
Okay, that's cool.
Any port in the storm for Albert.
No, I want to get paid.
Oh, so,
No.
So you just want the $50 and then you tap out and let somebody else go?
Guy, girl. Okay, that's cool.
Well, I mean,
what about $50?
You can
There was
pay
no girls.
for therapy. I mean, and then that be your reward. You don't have to have sex with them.
Oh no, they did. Oh no.
Yeah, I know they
Oh no,
did.
they did, bro.
I know
It
they
was
did.
$50 plus the session. Isn't that crazy? This motherfucker.
Maybe that was like their promo code, like their discount.
That's no. But honestly, that's crazy.
So,
that's crazy. You would get charged to get fucked. That's insane.
that's literally every day in life, though.
But that's insane.
Yeah,
No.
I mean,
every
time you expel
but that
time,
thing-
Direct
and you
TV.
get screwed
No,
over.
Direct
but
TV.
but that's
You pay and you're getting fucked.
That's mentally. This is physically getting fucked.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
Physically,
You're getting financially fucked.
and
and
mentally
physically.
fucked.
And monthly.
What you're saying is we need to make a club that you pay
Pay
into
to get fucked.
to get fucked.
Yeah.
Well, I think they
No,
have
no.
those, right?
I don't think we're gonna make a club. I think there's just people out there that are willing to do it.
Okay.
That they are willing to
I'm
do it?
fucking with you, dude.
I don't know if you are or not.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, now
Yes.
we're saking fucks.
So this guy would charge $50
Yep.
for a fucking session, and in that session they would get fucked.
Yep.
So if we can do that,
So
So you want to
essentially,
start a cult?
we're the Amigos cult.
Yeah.
So essentially, at the very end of this thing, like he ended up moving to Hawaii.
So
Yeah.
what happened is
Okay.
everyone caught on board, right? They knew what was
So they
happening. Everyone started talking.
They moved him to Hawaii.
Yeah, they said you're
So
going to
they did more,
Hawaii.
they did more than just
Avoid-
starting to fuck
to
themselves,
avoid,
like
to
fuck each other.
avoid,
Like they
to
started
avoid
actually
a lot
talking
of-
to each other.
To avoid a lot of shit.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like, okay, you know, dude, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. You can't be doing this. One of the camera guys that had been recording for a long time,
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
you know, dude, this is fucked up what you're doing. Let's just go. Let's go to Hawaii. Start fresh. He went to Hawaii and just left him there. And
Yeah.
he left. The camera guy. He's like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm moving to Hawaii, and that was it.
Okay.
But as shit goes on, he started another
He's getting
cult.
more. He's getting more people.
Yes, he started a different cult with same premises.
Yeah, he's got maybe like half what he had
Yes.
before. Like he's got about 50 people.
But he still has more people.
And
But
in
he's
Hawaii,
still
yeah.
he's still doing the same shit that he was doing.
It's crazy. Like you see, like they showed a scene where they're at the
Yeah, it's
beach.
crazy.
At the beach, right? And he's sitting in the center, and everybody's sitting around him, almost, right? Like,
Yeah.
And like he's just sitting there at the beach,
And
but
it's
he's
just
in
like
the middle.
fucking people fucking him.
No,
No,
he's
not people fucking him. But it's like people just being fucked by him.
That's true. mentally,
basically,
mentally, being
He's
like-
sitting in the middle, and then everybody's standing
being-
around him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically being
jerking
fucked.
off.
Being fucked by
No,
him.
And it's
No, they're not jerking
bukkake.
off. No, they're not doing
Okay.
anything. It's just mentally, you know that these fucking people,
Yeah.
these people are being fucked.
Yeah.
Because you know already what the
His
end
history.
result. Yes, exactly. So this
awful.
this is a new thing that he he's
And this
building.
was 2016.
Yes.
So
That was like 3 years
probably
ago.
still going, which is crazy
So
to me because
when
with
it ended, it was like 2015,
16, but yeah.
15. So in 1 year, he's starting up a new fucking cult.
Yeah.
Saying, fuck yeah, fuck that, I'm fucking this, I'm fucking that. In 2016, he's starting up a new cult.
Yeah.
Saying, yes, this is the new shit, whatever the fuck shit he was doing. Now it's a new shit he's doing. And it's him, and at the end of the documentary, you see a circle of people just surrounding him. Being like, fucking, yeah, you're the one.
You're the one,
Yep.
Yep.
Albert.
You are the one.
Yes, I am. So, so go ahead.
All right, let's. I think we should. Skip,
I don't even know how we segue to our next shit.
Let's skip forward. Let's just jump into the fun, I guess, of fantasy football.
Ooh, the fun of fantasy football.
You guys don't want to talk about Epstein?
No.
Dude, it was a shady fucking death.
Okay.
That's really all it comes down to.
It is a shady death.
The pictures that are surfacing
and everybody knows and everybody believes and knows that this was a conspiracy because he had too much information.
Yep.
For one person.
That is true.
He had too much information for one person.
So
no matter what way you look at it, that's what it was. He had too much information for one person.
Yeah.
Right?
That is true. So basically what Albert's referencing is when Epstein just recently died on Saturday. Jeffrey Epstein died, and he was in his jail. He was apparently on suicide watch, but they said
Nobody
he wasn't.
kept him.
Within the past month.
He had been beat up because the thing is that he had been beat up already. Like within the past month and a half, he had been beat up and almost killed to death. So to be within a week and then die, it's a conspiracy.
Well, he was connected with so many high up people and so many wealthy people.
I agree.
There was enough means to
be like,
let's
get rid of this guy. We gotta get rid of this guy,
which is so fucked up.
He got too much info. And that's the thing is like, you have too much information, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too much information, you're gonna die. There's no way that we're gonna let you.
I see you killing it right now.
Yeah. Oh no, I will kill that motherfucker. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we talking about the same thing?
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
No, but
let's get in. It was a shady death, dude.
It was.
None of us want to talk about it. that's
you
problem.
You don't want to talk about it.
No, well, Scott doesn't either. That's.
Okay. So let's move on.
I just think. I agree with you. It's conspiracy, and I think something's more. And hopefully, something comes up. I doubt it because it's going to be covered, and there's so much money in it that it's going to be buried away.
Mark.
So here comes the
bride.
Here comes the bride. No, here comes the subject that we're going to start picking up again. As
that time of year.
Yeah, it's that time
Fantasy football, people.
Yes,
Fantasy motherfucking football. Did you guys see the preseason game on Thursday? No. Arizona against fucking Chargers.
How was it? Did you watch it?
Yeah, a part of it. Arizona won, baby.
Did they?
Yeah. 17-13.
How many wins we're gonna
Pringles
get?
wavy. They're Pringles.
What is that? Pringles.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
Good
I'm gonna say 15.
What?
15.
You think there's gonna be 15 wins?
Yeah.
Are you fucking?
Hey,
That's a. I'm a Cardinals fan as well, as you know.
Dude, that guy, I think not DeMarco.
DeMarco Murray?
No.
I think he retired.
No, not DeMarco Murray. Not DeMarco Murray.
So you
What's
have a
his name?
hope. You have
Kyler.
a hope.
Kyler
I do
Murray.
have
Kyler Murray. Did you buy a jersey?
I do have a hope.
You
I
have
do,
hope in
Mark.
the cards?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
I
Especially the way he played.
I bought 2 Chinese jerseys of Kyler Murray.
Especially the way he played this week. I do have hope.
Well, what do you think about like the things that are going on with the Cardinals right now, dude? Like
all the DUIs and the fucking aggravated.
Yeah,
domestic violence.
I honestly,
it's our favorite topic on this show when it comes to NFL.
I think that's minimal.
It's not our fault. It's with them. It's their actions.
I think that's minimal.
Wait a minute.
So
What?
you don't think it's going to affect the Cards that much?
I think so.
I don't think so.
It's been 2 years in a row.
Look at Mark Gracie, dude. He got fucking booted right off the Diamondbacks. He didn't come back until, like 5-6 years later?
I don't think it's going to be... Dude, this is football, motherfucker. This is football.
I get it.
Here's the thing.
Do you?
I'm a Cardinal fan. I love the Cardinals.
I know. They give fucking Super Bowl rings to people who get DUIs.
That's true. They do. Michael Floyd.
Okay, perfect example. We're going to get a fucking ring because that motherfucker got DUI.
You have that much faith in Murray, though?
I think he's a good quarterback, dude. You really don't think that he's doing good? Dude,
it's been 1 week.
I get it. Yes, you're right.
It's preseason.
It's been 1 week and it's been preseason.
Show me regular season. And then I'll jump on board.
I think he's gonna do good. I think he's gonna do good.
I'm gonna give time before I say that he's gonna be the guy.
And I'm not. I'm fuck time.
That's good.
I think he's gonna do good.
Wow. Well, you're the kind of guy that could say it because you're Quantum Albert.
Shut the fuck up, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you? They're hugging it out right now.
Too bad there is no camera this time.
I know. It would be fucking great.
Shut the fuck up, bro. And I think they're gonna do good. Oh, fuck you with this guy.
No, he's not.
Okay, I think they're still gonna do good.
Okay. I hope they're going to do good. I think they're going to be.
What are you expecting?
What am I expecting, or what do I hope?
Okay,
I hope.
You're right.
I hope 8-8. I expect 6-10. If that.
I have more than that.
Of course you do.
I got more than that.
Because obviously you're on the Murray train.
Fuck yeah! I
And
think
once-
he's a
once
good
I see-
quarterback. I think
like I
he's a
said,
good
once-
quarterback.
I think.
Let's take a look.
Okay,
at,
this
let's
coming
take a
week
look at
they're
the
playing
Cards
against the
division.
Raiders.
Okay, let's take a look at the Cards division.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you thinking, Mark?
Oh, wins the
Cards?
division.
Yes.
The Rams win division.
Yeah, the Rams definitely
Rams.
win.
Oh no, Rams are a good Rams
Yeah.
are great.
Well, if the Rams make it into the playoffs, the Cards are going
wild- it's
nowhere.
a wild-
They
card.
lost against the fucking who did they lose against the fucking Raiders?
When?
No, they
Preseason?
Yes, they just lost.
You
can't
cannot.
use
I know you can't, but
Nobody
still,
cares about preseason.
No.
Nobody
I do.
tries. in
I
preseason.
do. I care about preseason.
The guys that play in preseason
So-
or care about preseason are the guys that are trying to keep their
I
job.
get it. I get it. I get that part. But
Do you?
No. I do. I do get that part. But at the same time, you can't knock off preseason. You can't just say, "Oh, that's just preseason." What I'm saying,
right,
that's what
you're
I'm saying.
right,
You
you're right.
can't just say, "Oh, well, that's bullshit.
You know,
that was just preseason."
You're right. You're right. When the
You can't do that.
when the starters don't play, you're right. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Okay.
Agree to disagree?
All right. Yeah.
Yes,
Agree
yeah.
to disagree, motherfucker.
That's-
Because when they fucking start coming back and you're fucking on the bandwagon, I'm gonna be like, hey,
Bandwagon. I'm still a fan.
No, obviously you're not.
How am I not?
Because I'm fucking trying to
I
tell
told you. I told you the record. 8-8 is what I hope. 6-10 is what's going to happen. 15-3 or whatever your numbers.
Here's the reality.
15-1 or whatever you said.
Here's the reality of the
It's not
Cards.
going to happen.
They don't win the division.
They won't. There's no way. The Rams are going to win the division.
Fuck you and
They're
fuck
not.
you.
They're not.
And if they make the playoffs,
Why? Because
still
because
as
you
a
think
wild
that-
Rams.
card-
Okay, I like the Rams. Don't get me wrong. But that doesn't mean that they're gonna fucking win the division, dude.
It's in our division. Who's
talent
going to
that
win?
they-
No, I know they're in our division.
So,
It's the
okay,
Rams,
I'm curious.
the Seahawks, the 49ers, Cardinals, and the fucking Rams.
Nope, and the Giants.
No, they're not. Fuck you. No,
Trying to
fucking
throw-
division.
trying to throw
dude.
you off.
Shut the fuck up.
And you said the
No,
Rams
no.
twice.
Okay, Rams.
There's the Rams,
49ers,
Rams, 49ers,
the
Rams.
Cardinals,
Yeah.
and the Seahawks.
Okay.
That's our division right there.
Right.
Yes, I like the Rams, but I
Yes.
don't. You don't think? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, bro.
I'm going home. I'm opening
Yeah,
the garage.
fuck you. I'm going home too, bro.
No, this is
Fuck
my
you
house.
guys. Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm going home.
Well, good times.
Don't get me wrong, dude. I like the Rams, but that doesn't mean.
I'm not a Rams fan.
Fuck you. It seems like it.
All right, so on other topics of the Cardinals,
Other
right?
fucking topics. Fuck you.
Let's talk about Antonio Brown, one of our favorite
Okay,
players
he's
to
not
talk
in our
about.
fucking division. He's in the fucking Raiders.
Yeah,
Okay, he's not in our division.
but he
Yeah,
might
doesn't matter.
play in
Who gives a
Arizona.
fuck?
He might play in
Okay,
Arizona.
so fucking have him have a fucking frostbite toe. I don't give a fuck.
You think it's turf toe?
No, it's not
I-
fucking turf toe. It's fucking frostbite toe.
I know,
I
but
think-
I'm
I
saying
think it
like
is.
turf toe is like an excuse. For
I get it. Yeah, fuck
No,
that.
I think
he's
he
been a
really,
fucking
I think he
bitch.
really did do what. Well, I guess I'm
No,
hoping.
yeah,
I'm hoping that he did what he did. Where basically he burned, he frost.
So
bit
as
his
a,
foot.
as
No,
a,
I
as
don't
a,
think so.
fan,
You
as
don't
a
think so?
fantasy team manager,
Is he that stupid to do
yes,
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
I think he
Okay,
might be.
well then maybe he is.
Yeah, I think he might. Be.
As a fantasy manager, though, do you draft him? Do you take the risk? Do you?
If I get him,
let me ask you this, guys.
So you would draft him if he was a good a third round.
down,
Let me ask you this, guys.
Even fourth round,
Would
like
you
even
get-
further than that, like you wouldn't.
Okay,
If I can bench him and use somebody else,
for him.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you
If he
this:
shows
would
up
you
with-
guys draft Ezekiel?
that's a good one too. I don't know because he's holding out. That's
I
a
think
tough
yeah.
one.
yeah.
have him at-
I think he's
he-
dropped
he-
down to like
he-
a good second round.
He is
He's
fourth,
solid if
He's fourth.
If he starts.
but do you really draft him now?
No, I think you wait second round.
I think so too. Huh?
I'm such a non-cowboy fan to where it's hard for me to go for any cowboy
league.
people.
All right, so for our league, we have a half-point PPR league.
But
Let's
that's
kind of
the
go
thing.
through like the top 10 and
Okay,
kind of
that would be awesome.
drill
That
down.
way
Like,
I can get my fucking
is it
pick.
really a top 10? Is it really like? Let's try to figure that out.
Okay,
right?
let's do that because I'm fucking fourth, and I'm thinking, should I fucking get Ezekiel or not?
I think you should go wide receiver because the top three are running backs.
No, I always.
I gotta find that link.
Can I tell you what my thing is?
Go
Yes,
ahead.
what's your thing?
Is running backs.
No, yeah, I just
You
said
love- yeah.
I just
No,
said to
like-
get one.
No, you
You're
said
gung-ho
you told me
with
to
running
get a
backs.
fucking wide receiver.
Well, because the top three
And
picks
that's what I'm saying.
are
No.
running backs.
What I'm saying.
You mean
is-
you're just gonna go running back?
no?
for
And
your-
that has always been my thing.
Yeah.
It's like first two picks is fucking running backs. After
a
that,
good way to- yeah, that's a
after
good way to
that
go.
you go wide receivers,
Two of them or just one?
2 or 3.
No, and then you go tight end, maybe.
Yes,
and then
maybe,
quarterback,
maybe.
or whatever.
But
Depends on who's
dude,
available.
running backs, they are top game. So you got to think about in your first picks. You always got to think about running backs. First 2 picks, running backs. You get running backs in your first 2 picks too. You know who
That's
I
true,
got?
you get solid.
You know who I got last
I
year?
know you did.
And my second
Saquon?
pick.
Saquon?
Yes,
I know.
Saquon.
And he's number one now.
Yes.
He's number one this year. It's Saquon. It's,
Dude, we have got to do a fucking pick where we can keep one of our fucking.
Oh, you want a keeper league?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, because somebody's gonna pick up Saquon.
of course they are.
I should be able to keep him. Nobody fucking wanted him last year, and all of a sudden I keep him.
well,
and
he was a rookie, so
but he did fucking amazing.
I know.
And so why shouldn't I be able to keep him?
That's a good question. That's a good question for the commissioner,
We
Albert.
That's
can't
what
just
I'm
like make
saying.
changes like that last minute though. Like
No,
there
no,
has to be.
I'm not saying now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we
For
can't
maybe
do that
like
now.
next year or
Maybe
whatever.
next
Next
year we'll do
Yeah.
a keeper.
Maybe.
A keeper league where you can keep your fucking whatever you want.
I'll tell you what. If you pay double your dues,
No.
you
Dude,
can
no, I have a good-
Saquon,
I have a
dude,
good
hey,
idea.
dude, I'll
I
tell
have
you
a-
something, dude. Saquon kept me in the fucking playoffs.
I have a good idea. This year,
Mm-hmm.
we could introduce at the draft, say week 8.
Okay.
Week 8,
I'm listening.
You pick the one that you want to keep.
Yeah, it's a keeper league.
Yeah. You
That's
can
a keeper
pick
league.
at week 8. You pick who you want to keep for next year.
Yeah, it's a keeper league.
Yeah, I know that's what I mean. But you wait because you don't know.
Oh, yeah,
And what's
yeah.
going to happen? They could get fucking hurt,
Well, and there's the
They
thing,
could.
and it doesn't.
And you don't
no,
even know.
but here's the thing. It doesn't matter.
or they can get
No,
traded.
No, but it
or
doesn't
they
matter.
can kill their girlfriend.
You don't do
Who knows?
You don't do 8 week. You just do a keeper league.
No,
and whoever
but you
you
can't
want,
do it before we even start the whole. Well, I guess you could start.
No,
before we
yeah,
do the whole
you
thing.
can, yeah, because no matter what, like
I
me,
just think it's better if we
but
wait before.
like for me, it's like if we do a keeper league. Just an example. If we do a keeper league, for me, the keeper would be Saquon. Nobody can pick him
All right.
yeah, that's
because
kind of
that's my guy.
Top 10. Okay. Let's top
Go.
10.
Top 10.
We're a half point PPR league for those
Okay.
listening.
And let's talk about what position you're in. I know Albert said you're 4th.
I'm
I'm
4th.
3rd. What are you?
10th.
10th.
And we're
fuck
10.
it.
We're a 10.
Team.
10 league.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the top 10, right? I'll name the players off. We'll all deliberate on
Okay.
like where we
think that guy is.
it right? Is it wrong?
Okay.
What is it?
Okay.
Number one.
Hold on, disclaimer. None of us are avid, smart people in
Fuck
fantasy
that
football.
shit.
Talk.
They can
Go.
believe us or not.
Yes.
Fuck them.
Saquon Barkley is number one.
No, I told you that.
So
if-
we feel
okay,
so it's
so,
essentially we feel like that's a legit like
okay.
if we're gonna draft,
let me
he's
ask you-
drafting number one.
Let me say.
So for
this.
you wouldn't even get him.
No, if we were in a
Because
keeper
I know
league,
you wouldn't get him because
no,
somebody's
I
going to get
would
him.
get him.
Well, from last year.
Yeah, in a keeper league,
If we were in a keeper
nobody
league.
could pick him.
Yeah, I know. Because you would
I
have
would
him.
keep him.
I know how it works. What
Oh,
I
I
mean
thought you
is
said I couldn't get him.
this year you wouldn't get him because somebody's going to get him by
yeah.
4. That's what I mean.
bullshit.
That's what I mean.
What I'm saying. Is like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like in a keeper league, I would be like, hey, Saquon, nobody can pick him.
Yeah.
So now it's like, fuck it.
Yep.
But somebody else is gonna fucking get him now.
Well, yeah.
That's bullshit.
Well, we've been doing that for about 7 or 8 years.
Yes, you're right. So now I think we should change it to a, and we can't do it this year, obviously.
Well, we
But
could. I mean,
Everyone wants to cheat. That's
I know.
just,
for next year,
Stay in your
we
lane,
gotta-
homie. Stay in your lane.
We gotta do a
Stay in your
keeper
lane,
league.
homie.
so do we all? Are we like unanimous? Like
Yeah.
this is a legit like first pick.
Saquon, fuck, dude, that motherfucker
I don't-
killed it.
I don't know because I didn't have him. I'm guessing he did well for you.
Fuck,
Well, even if
dude.
What
you
did you
were,
get? You got
even if
second,
you were to
third,
go like a
Saquon.
standard
Second, third?
league,
What'd you get? Second, third?
I ended up getting like 4th.
Oh, okay. He didn't do well for you.
No, fuck,
even
dude,
if we were
that
to do
motherfucker did
a
it.
standard league based on the calculator that I'm using,
Yeah.
Saquon did amazing.
he's still number one in a standard league. Not even a half point PPR.
Yeah,
Wow.
Saquon did
Even in
amazing,
a regular
dude.
PPR, he's still not like he is trending number one right now.
Well, you gotta remember.
Imagine
You gotta
if I-
remember they got rid of
Imagine if I could get
Odell
Saquon.
Beckham.
Yep.
Yeah,
They got no offense. He's gonna be the guy
yeah. So imagine if I could keep
unless
him.
he gets hurt. They might run him
Imagine-
too much. That could happen.
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. It could happen.
Yeah.
But by that time, you're in another league.
Because Eli's not moving.
Shit, he's fucking on the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was.
Wow.
Hey, dude. But I'll tell you something, dude. He was on the Giants, but that motherfucker did amazing
Yeah, but
work.
they-
Yeah, it's
dude.
because Eli can't fucking throw anymore.
It doesn't
dude.
matter. Yeah, okay, and you're right. You're right.
And that's where the benefit
To me,
that's where the benefit
to
is.
me-
at.
Who are
To me, that's
Eli's
like-
outlets right now?
Well, they got. Who do they have?
Well, they don't have Odell anymore.
Nope.
I think they have. Do they still have Hakeem Nicks? He might be hurt.
Okay,
They
Nicks.
have that one. They just got someone from the Giants, or not the Giants, Detroit. Wide receiver that
Tate.
went over. Yeah, Golden
Oh,
Tate.
Golden
Tate
Tate
went over.
is amazing.
That's all I know that they have. I'm sure
Golden
there's others.
Tate is
Alright.
good. Okay, so
Yeah, I don't necessarily think that
Saquon
would
is
be a number
first.
one
dude?
pick.
No.
Yeah.
Saquon is first.
I don't
He's
like
the
it.
first- yeah.
If I was number one, I don't think I'd go with him. I'm too scared.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's
Same
gonna be
here.
I'll
the-
take him.
Eli,
I'll take
Eli,
it.
Eli fucks that
I
choice
don't give a fuck.
altogether.
He's
I'll
gonna
take
have the
Tate,
load of the work.
Well,
but
Scott
he's gonna
made the
get overworked.
disclosure. Like we're not
I'll take.
sports analysts. Right?
I'll take Saquon.
Okay, at number one.
I'll take Saquon.
All right, so number two is Christian McCaffrey
Oh,
of
McCaffrey?
Carolina.
Yeah, the Panthers.
McCaffrey. Okay, McCaffrey. I see that.
I like that one. I don't know.
At number two,
No,
It's kind of
he's
that's
good.
kind of deep, but
McCaffrey.
he is good. No. What I mean is like,
you think it's early for him?
yeah, but he is. He is.
Here's the thing with McCaffrey. McCaffrey did great this past year.
You had McCaffrey too.
No, I didn't have
had
McCaffrey.
him. Troy had him.
Yeah,
Troy
had him.
won.
He did great this year. So guess what's gonna happen this year?
He's gonna flop.
Yeah, because guess what? They're gonna double team
Is it
on him.
well? Is it a contract year though?
I don't know, but
No,
but
because the thing is, they're gonna double team on him. No
they-
matter what,
they probably are going to because I have heard that
they're gonna double team him.
Cam Newton's not looking to run as much as he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to
They-
not be.
He's
they're
trying
gonna-
to
trying to
more-
be a quarterback.
Yeah,
he's trying to be a pocket guy more.
Yeah,
so
they're gonna double team him a lot.
if they
so
can,
he's not
if
gonna
they
get
can
that much.
fill the box,
All right,
he's
so
not going to be as productive. But
If he falls late in the first round, then that would be
Okay.
maybe a steal. But it essentially,
I don't.
you
McCaffrey-
shouldn't-
okay.
I don't think he's
you
going
don't
to.
think
Who's
that you
number
should-
two? Who's number three? No,
I don't.
We're trying to make our consensus here.
No,
bro.
I get it.
Yeah.
I just don't think McCaffrey is there.
He's not number two.
No,
But
because
if you can get
he
him a
was
little
great.
lower, it would
Because
be
he was
okay.
good. Yeah, because he
Yeah,
was
I-
great.
yeah.
No, if you can get him number two, you're gonna be fucking amazing. Only because
Two.
he in the second round.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I agree.
in
I agree
second-
with you.
in
I agree.
second round.
Only
Yeah, yeah.
because he was great this
So
past
he's
year.
he's a good like late first, but don't
Yes.
Yeah.
grab him as like your second.
only
So
be-
if you're number two in your draft, like let's not try to grab him right
McCaffrey,
away.
yes.
Look at alternative
Yes.
options. Okay.
Yeah. Because
All right.
McCaffrey is great.
Yeah.
So now, knowing that McCaffrey is great,
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
what they're gonna do? They're gonna fucking double team him
Yeah.
all the time.
Load the
So
box.
now,
So-
yes. Exactly.
Number 3 is Alvin Kamara.
Kamara. I would take him I would take him right away.
Number 3.
Yeah. To me, if it was,
I would take him right
I
away.
am
He's in
third.
New Orleans.
I am third, and I will
He's
get
got
him.
Breeze. Okay.
I would take him
To
right
me,
away.
that's
Fucking
the number.
That's a
easily.
legit.
To me, that's number one back.
That's a number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
To me,
I would take him out too.
because that offense and everything they
It's
got
great.
going on.
Yeah. It's fucking great. I would take Kamara.
It's more. It's
If
more,
I was third and he was still available, easily I'll take Kamara.
So you guys are predicting that maybe he should really be the number 1
Yeah.
pick.
Kamara? Fuck yeah.
I see the logic because.
No, yeah. Kamara is going to be
Well,
the...
no, I mean, I see why Saquon, because there's nothing else going on offense. That's
No.
almost like David Johnson. Remember a couple years back when he was the only offense?
Yeah.
Except for Larry Fitzgerald.
He went off, but nobody
But,
expected that.
But no,
Kamara's going to kill it. Kamara will do it.
That was the following year. So when David Johnson, that following year, when we had Scholes,
Yeah.
Scholes picked him up. and he got hurt.
Kamara will take it. Kamara will take
All right.
take it to wherever you want it. Oh, yeah. All up in that.
Okay.
TD zone.
Okay, so what's next?
Cool. Ezekiel Elliott as
That's
number
it.
4.
That's my pick.
Is
That's
it?
my pick, fourth.
I wouldn't
I
pick. I
understand
would.
that.
I would not take him.
That's where I agree, because there's too much things going on. There's too much. Who knows if he's going to be a Cowboy, right? I mean, they could. I don't know if they could trade him. I don't know.
But that's the
I
thing.
don't think they're going to get rid of him, but I think that.
But here's the thing. It
he's
doesn't
more-
matter if you're a Cowboy fan or not. Because if you pick Ezekiel, whether he goes wherever he goes,
Well,
he's going to be a fucking killer.
here's the thing with Ezekiel Elliott. What I'm kind of predicting, like as a bold prediction with what's going on right now,
Yeah.
he's holding out. The only reason he's holding out is because that's what his agent has said. Like, I think that he didn't want to show up at week 1 so he could go fucking party in the Caribbean. And now that he did that, his agent wasn't for it. His agent wanted him to show up at camp, do their thing, whatever. The agent took it upon themselves to say,
Fuck no. We're not
he's
gonna take it.
holding out. He's holding out.
You think
He
so?
wants a better contract. The agent's all about money, right?
Yeah, of course.
Ezekiel
The higher
Elliott,
he gets-
Ezekiel Elliott
the
wanted
higher
to go
Ezekiel
fucking
gets
party.
paid, the higher he
Ezekiel's
gets-
ready to go in, but at the same time, he might be pulling an Eddie Lacy right now. So you need to tread with caution with this guy, because he may show up 40 pounds heavier and be extremely slow in everything.
That is a good point, because every time he does a good thing, it looks like he's eating fucking cereal and shit.
Something,
He wants to get
yeah,
fed more, so
exactly,
maybe this offseason he was actually
We don't
That's
know
tough,
yet.
though.
We
That's
don't
tough.
know
Hey,
yet. That's the thing.
That's tough to pick, to say, I don't want to take Ezekiel Elliott. Like me, I'm fourth.
Yeah.
So that's my pick right there.
No, not really.
Do I take him or do I not take him?
No, I think you should go with a kicker. Go
That's-
kicker.
Personally,
First round
I
kicker
would,
for you.
No, I would.
That's what I'm saying. Do I go with the kicker
Yeah,
or do I
Justin
fucking
Tucker.
go with Ezekiel
Tucker.
Elliott?
Go Tucker.
That's a tough one, bro.
Personally,
I
I
would
would
go-
I wouldn't.
see,
As
and-
number 4, I would not pick Ezekiel.
No, and that's the thing.
To me-
If there's,
I would let him drop.
dude, if there, okay, who's after Ezekiel?
To me, the best running back on all those
If he would stop touching,
is
Who's after Ezekiel?
the best running back
let
is
him finish real quick.
Okay.
Kamara. Is the best running back
Okay.
out of those 4. That's my opinion.
But if Kamara's
So-
picked, who's next after Ezekiel?
Number 5 is David Johnson.
Yeah,
of Arizona.
I'll take David Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know his work rate. If he's not injured,
he's
if
a
he's
fucking
not injured,
beast.
yeah.
He's a beast.
He's a workhorse, so he
Yeah.
definitely is going to do what you need to do.
The only-
Number 5, I feel like he should probably be a number 3. To be honest with you,
And the thing is that
he's rebounding from an injury.
yes,
Yeah,
That's
dude,
what-
he
that's what
has
scares
a point.
me.
He has a point
but
to prove at this
and
point.
the thing is
Yeah.
that with is but see that's the
it's
thing.
going to hurt
dude.
your quarterback.
Yes, that's the
But-
thing. That's the thing. That is the thing. It's like, okay, do I get David Johnson and go with the workhorse?
Yeah.
But at the same time, do I let Ezekiel go and then Ezekiel comes back and says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go."
I think,
Good question.
as a Cardinal fan, I think if I had to pick between him or Saquon, I think I'd go Saquon.
Oh no, I would call David Johnson.
The argument right now though is between Johnson and Elliott.
Yeah, but
I know.
Even
but what I mean is like a shitty offense.
Yeah,
is what I mean.
I still go with David Johnson.
Shitty offense is shitty offense. I'd rather go. I imagine the Giants has a better offensive
line.
line.
What the Cards are going to do offensively wise because
I would go with David Johnson. I would go with David Johnson. Yeah. No matter what, David Johnson, like you said, he is a motherfucking workhorse.
Right, but
I don't mean it in a racist way, but that motherfucker.
I don't know what that means.
That guy, he's the workhorse.
Race has nothing to do with this.
No,
I don't know what that means.
But he is a workhorse, dude. That guy will fucking pummel through whatever you need to go. Whatever he needs to pummel to.
Yeah. All right.
David Johnson, yeah. Don't give me no, yeah, and it's true. He will pummel through anything.
So my personal opinion with this is that if you can get him at 5,
that's a good.
I would agree.
Get him at 5.
If you can get him at 3, you should probably take him at 3.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
He's
if nobody picks him by 4th, I'm getting David Johnson.
There you go.
Again.
Yeah.
David Johnson was my first. David Johnson was my first pick 2 years ago. Last year, fucking Skulls took him away from me.
Yeah, but he got injured.
And he got fucked.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so the next number 6 is DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver. Houston.
DeAndre Hopkins
as a number 6. Yeah, as a number 6.
So he's the first.
Who's 7?
He's the
just let me know who's 7.
He's the first wide receiver.
Devontae Adams.
Right. Who's 7? That's why.
That's good.
That's why I tell you, Scott. Always, dude, go with running backs.
No.
So
what do you mean because he's not a good wide receiver?
No. What I'm saying is, if you want to win big,
build on running backs.
Running backs, bro.
All right.
I've learned that from a buddy of mine. It's like, get running backs. Wide receivers are a dime a dozen.
That's true. You could plug and play. Really.
I like this pick as a number.
If you want to get in the playoffs and you want to do this,
I just want to make money,
guys. Get running back.
Listen to Quantum Albert.
I'm telling you, bro.
He's seen the future in the past.
Hey, and I'm telling you, and I'm telling you this.
But he's a constant playoff contender, so like his advice should be. I mean, it's reasonable to hear.
And my advice for me all the time was always get running backs.
All right, so on to DeAndre Hopkins, though. Yeah.
Get running backs.
DeAndre Hopkins at number 6, wide receiver in a half-point PPR league. So, what do you feel like? I feel like this is a legit spot. DeAndre Hopkins. Okay, let's not bite the
mic.
Yeah.
I as a non-owner of him in the future, like I've never had him, so I don't know. And he tends to do pretty well, and I think he's obviously the number 1 guy there, right? So
yeah.
I mean, and this is what I'm going to suggest. When you already have a running back, okay?
Do I?
No, because
you're considering him as like a second round. You don't want him as a first round.
You're a second.
You don't want a wide receiver as a first round pick. Is basically what
you're saying. You're already at a second round. So your first round, I'm suggesting you already have a running back. Get another running back.
Okay, so Albert is basically saying like, who cares?
He's talking to me.
Yeah. He's basically saying like, don't draft a wide receiver in the first round.
Well, no, I wasn't going to. I'm third.
I know.
Here's the thing that I'm saying.
He's giving this advice to everyone.
What I'm telling you is get at least 2 or 3 running backs and then go for a wide receiver.
Okay.
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 That logic is fairly sound.
Fuck yeah,
it's pretty good.
I'm telling you guys.
The only other way I look at it is the fact if you get let's say you get a decent running back, right? Mm-hmm. Like top because I'm third, right? Let's say I get the number 3 guy, right?
It doesn't.
Yeah. And then I go wide receiver, right? Let's say
you're gonna be wrong.
No, trust me, because that's kind of what I've been doing, almost, right? So it's been wrong.
Like running back, wide receiver.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I can't look at all my. I don't know what I've done, but
here's the thing: grab 2 running backs, and then
go wide receiver.
Go wide receiver.
All right.
I still think that this though
every fucking single year.
After that, do you go
this
two
is-
wide receivers? You go one and then another running back, or
I
what
go,
would you
I
do?
go to. I try to grab as many running backs as I can.
Okay, that's your
Okay.
thing. So running back first, everything else, fuck it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then when wide receivers are good, go for wide receivers.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this:
I still feel that though, like this is legit, like logistically, like this is a good pick between 6 and 10.
it's good.
First round ish.
Don't get me wrong.
Like it's a
It's
good
good.
pick to grab
It's
this
good.
late in the game
It's
Yeah.
good.
on your first round.
But I'm telling you
All
guys,
right.
and I'm telling you guys from a person that has played fantasy football and he's been undefeated in fantasy football.
What the fuck? No, you've been.
Are you talking about Tommy?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I'll tell you something, dude.
yeah,
No, have
he's
him
good,
play
but man,
him play in our league.
I'm telling you.
Not that our
something,
league's
dude.
any good,
I'm
but
telling you something,
it's a
dude.
decent league.
I'm telling you something, dude. This guy,
our league is like the most competitive league I've
telling you, dude.
been in.
It's a pretty
Grab-
decent league.
grab 2 running backs and
Yeah.
then go for wide
Okay.
receivers.
All right. Well, that's what I'm gonna do
Grab
this year.
All right,
2
so
running backs.
You sold me. I'm gonna do it.
We
and
can,
grab 2 running receivers.
Cash now, money
number
home.
7. Number 7 is Devontae Adams.
That's a good one.
That's
He's the number one
good
guy.
one. Yes. That's
He is.
another
He
good
is.
one.
There's
That's another good one. Yeah.
Ooh, you know my
what
who's the next?
scares
Number
me-
2 is Geronimo. Allison's probably number 2.
yeah,
I'd
maybe.
imagine.
Dude, what scares me with this is that Rodgers, I think, is on his downturn right now.
You think
Oh,
so?
because all the controversy could
And,
be.
I mean, his focus isn't football.
No?
I'll be the first to fucking say it.
It's State Farm?
Commercials, the girlfriend. It's
Who's his girlfriend now?
fucking
Danica?
Yeah,
Still?
Danica.
dude. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is in
Is
it
in the
where
right
he
place?
was when he won a Super Bowl.
As a Green Bay fan, that's your voice,
Yeah,
voice of wisdom.
Yeah.
But
That's why
that
you can talk
motherfucker-
so
that
critical.
motherfucker can surprise you.
He can,
Yeah.
dude. But
That
Aaron
motherfucker gets a
Rodgers,
prizer.
he goes for that fucking Hail Mary shit
I know,
like way
I
too
know,
much. Like
I know.
it's just
But it works.
I know.
When it's needed, though.
Yeah.
When it's needed, he will go for that Hail Mary. But when it's not, he's a good quarterback.
We've had this conversation previously though, like with the quarterback wide receiver thing. Like you need, it's 2 pieces of a puzzle.
Yeah.
If Rodgers is the ordinary Rodgers that shows up, this would be a good pick between 7 and 10 if your goal is to get Rodgers later on.
Oh yeah, like
At no point should any fantasy football league draft a quarterback in the first round. And if you're in a
No,
league that
fuck
drafts
no.
a quarterback in the first round, you need to exit that league immediately. That league is not a league you want to be in.
That's the
just
league
because
you were
things
in.
are going to go.
What about if in that league you pick kickers?
Well, he didn't get
No,
he didn't
he
get his
didn't.
kickers the first
No,
round.
not in the first round, but
But
yeah.
I have
even
seen-
in a fucking
No, our
5th
league
round.
used to
Even
have
in a
that.
5th round.
I have seen a draft that already happened, and one person I know actually what's a girl,
drafted a quarterback in the first round. What the
she picked Mahomes third round or third pick,
number 3?
number 3. But the
Yeah.
rest of her team it looked pretty solid.
Hey, Mahomes, though?
But she got Mahomes first, and then everything else was
Mahomes is a 3rd round pick at best.
I know.
Okay.
I mean,
Any quarterback, like
when you're going
there isn't
snake,
an elite. Like there is
but
not.
when you're going snake,
Yeah,
that's not a bad pick.
not for
in
first
the
though.
first round,
Maybe
No,
second
no,
round.
you don't
second
pick
round.
Second round.
quarterback.
Second round.
maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
second round, not
She
third
could've-
It
round.
depends on who
She
you
could have
grab.
got
Yeah,
like
who
a
you grab.
stellar running back at 3.
Yeah.
But
All right, so number 8 is
But her squad-
Levon Bell. New
Le'Veon-
York Jets.
Le'Veon.
yeah,
Le'Veon Bell.
you
Yeah,
gotta,
whatever.
You got to throw the
Fucking
squiggly.
France.
You got to throw the squiggly.
Either way.
I'd take Le'Veon Bell.
Dude,
Number 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's had a
I'll take
whole
Le'Veon Bell.
He's had a whole year off of football.
Fuck
That's a good
yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
And he'd be fucking, he's
And
ready.
the Jets, dude,
He
he's
is
ready.
re- He's ready to
He's
fucking,
ready to turn
and even
the
though
Jets on.
Jets
Yeah.
might suck through the whole year,
Eight,
he
yeah.
will get you points.
Yeah. 8,
Yeah.
9, or 10. I feel like
Yeah.
this is legit. That's a good
Le'Veon
spot.
Bell
This
is
legit.
gonna get you fucking points.
Number 9 is Julio Jones.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
He's solid.
Yeah, I think
And number
that's
9,
Yeah, at number 9.
Yeah, I think.
You know,
I think it's fun.
you know the connection that him and Matt Ryan have. Like,
Yeah, it's always pretty good. He's always got a solid year.
I think.
And I think this is a contract year.
But see, the thing,
is it a contract?
Julio
year?
Jones, Julio Jones, whether it's a good deal.
Who's number 2?
He says he wants 2,000 yards this year too.
Oh, so he's putting goals in.
Julio Jones, dude. Julio Jones.
Yeah.
As a fucking
Or like crazy. He was
receiver.
looking for crazy. I don't know if 2,000 is a lot, but he was
So
looking for big,
number
like,
9 isn't
record.
that it's
Yeah.
not unreasonable. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I don't.
it's not.
if you can pick him up in the second round, though,
Yeah, that'd
like
be good.
That would be a steal.
I'd agree.
Okay,
Because I know
Yeah.
he's getting
Exactly.
older. I mean, he's not that old.
Exactly, you're right. If you
he's
can pick
getting-
him up in the second round, then it would be a great pick.
But yeah, I agree.
I feel like there's more potential here with this list that I'm going off of. That
yeah,
it's just
but Julio
I'm
Jones,
so, you know what I'm
dude,
surprised about? There's
Julio
not.
Jones is a fucking. That motherfucker will catch a ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck where you throw it.
And I'm
that
s-
motherfucker
Yeah,
is
you
and
put it in his
good.
vicinity.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's good.
I don't know if he's 10th or not, but I'm surprised Michael Thomas isn't on there,
Ooh, so all right, we'll get into that.
which
I
might
don't-
be.
I
So
don't
number
think-
10.
I don't think Michael Thomas
because
is
we
that.
were going to only
What?
go through 1 through 10.
He's
but
good.
We'll
He's
make
not
a
that
Just
good.
mention
we'll make
where
a,
he's at.
We'll make a notable
'Cause,
mention here.
dude, he was the
just
number
in a
1 guy
second.
last year, I thought.
Yeah.
Right?
So number 10 is
for fucking
Touchdowns, like points, I thought, right?
But for the
Saints?
the Saints, that's it. Not
What do you mean?
Not overall.
He was up there, dude. He was up there. I don't
So-
know the numbers. I can't say it.
Number 10
I don't
is
see
James
him.
Conner with Pittsburgh.
Oh, the tight end? Oh, no, the running
That's a
back. Running back.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's good.
I don't know.
I think in running back period, like
He's-
the top rated one in the first
I
round
don't
should
know.
be a great
I
thing.
don't see.
I like him because he's a check down guy and he can
Yeah.
get passes too. So in our league, because
Well,
we're half
he's
PPR,
their number 1 now, isn't he?
he's the only.
Yeah.
I don't know who their number 2 is because now Bell's gone.
Yeah.
Bell's
So
number.
okay, so Thomas, you were saying that he was
He was one of the top guys last year.
okay.
So-
That's why he got the contract he got.
for the Saints.
I'll go
I know, but
over
number-wise, like-
I'll go over some notable mentions here real quick because
for the-
we only went through 1 through 10.
For
Yeah.
the Saints, he's good for the Saints.
Yeah, well he's
For
got
the-
fucking.
for the
That is
run-
his team.
for the game that the Saints is running. Is he good for any other?
He's not going to be on any other team
Okay,
because
that's
he
what-
signed a contract with the Saints,
Okay, so he's good for the Saints.
right?
So,
Wait, no, I have a question. What other team would he be good at?
and that's my question.
Oh.
So let's say he was with Dallas. Would you pick him?
Let's say he was with the Patriots.
Would you pick him?
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
I
he was
would.
with the
In a
Patriots?
heart,
Yeah.
in a heart
but he's not
fucking
with the
beat.
Patriots.
Yeah,
But
he's
what was the
yeah,
other team
he
you
has
said?
Drew Brees, dude.
But
He's with
Brees-
New Orleans right now.
Okay,
do you
yeah,
not do you
yeah,
not
yeah.
expect him to stay with New Orleans?
Yeah, no, I do.
He just signed a
I do.
contract.
Okay,
But
then what does it
that's
matter?
what-
What's it
that-
matter if he's with anybody other team? Like, who gives a
don't-
fuck?
yeah,
He's
I don't
signed with New Orleans.
Okay.
He has a great quarterback,
Yeah.
right?
I just don't see it.
You just don't see him as a number 10. You
No.
don't see him as a first round pick. Period. Okay.
No.
Really?
So
I
you need to
don't.
throw him into
Really?
the second round.
For me, yeah.
Which is where
So-
he's at. You're right,
Some
though.
honorable mentions, real quick. Just kind of go like the top 4 from round 2, real quick.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas is number 11 in this.
Oh, okay. So he's right
He-
outside.
he's right there. So I maybe he would be
He's a good-
he would
good.
be exchangeable
He's good.
with
He's good
Yeah.
only
at New Orleans.
Yes.
You said that.
Only at New
Um,
Orleans.
Number 12, Odom Beckham. I don't really
Fuck
agree with this.
Odom.
I think he needs to drop down a little
Yeah.
bit further. He's more
Browns.
now like a third
Odom.
round maybe or late second.
Fuck
Yeah, if you can get him down
Odom.
there, that'd
Yeah.
be good.
Todd Gurley's number 13. I
Oh, shit.
necessarily don't agree with this either because he brought the heat last year.
He
Like
was my-
he's not
he-
always a. Wasn't he your workhorse?
He was my guy.
Yeah.
He was my only guy last year.
You had to sit him at some points because like they wouldn't give him the ball because all he could
was
do
winning.
was scoring.
Yeah, he was winning too much.
Even though I think the Rams are going to be on like a downturn this year, I still think he's going to be that guy. So if you could steal
Oh,
him,
yeah.
I think the reason why he's
The
where
Rams
he's-
are going to be in a downturn
where,
now.
go ahead.
I think the reason why he's at is because he's had that rumor on the knee issues or whatever. Remember towards the end of the year, he had that whole thing. Like maybe there's something
no.
more.
Little shot. Little shot on the bench. He's good.
I think the Rams are going to. They were great this year.
Yeah.
Now it's their turn to be on a downturn.
You think so?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I just said.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Like they're
I know.
they're still going to win their division, but at the same time, like they're not going to be the elite team that they were.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
And then number 14, Tyreek Hill.
Oh, that's
So-
right.
That's a good one. That's a good
Tyreek
one.
Hill,
Mid,
that's
I
a
mean,
good one.
mid second round. That is, I don't disagree
Still.
with that. Yeah,
Dude,
I don't-
It's Mahomes.
Tyreek Hill. If
Yeah.
I was number 10, I'd be getting Tyreek Hill.
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
as a
jump that
circle
far
back.
down.
Fuck yeah. If
Or
I-
maybe
if I
you would
was
make that
number
like
10.
your number 11 pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
That's a good idea.
Tyreek Hill, dude,
All right.
that guy killed the dude.
Yeah.
I would definitely, if I was number 10, Tyreek Hill would be one of my picks.
It'd be right after. It'd
Yeah.
be if you're in a
Fuck
snake
yeah.
league, it'd be your number 2.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so you just get him in the second round.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like I really agree with the list that we just went over. For the most part, I think that some of them can shuffle down and up and down in a little bit.
Where'd you find that list? Just so we're curious. Was it
fantasyfootballcalculator.com.
Gotcha.
I mean, I think it gives you options, as a standard league, half point PPR, 2 quarterback, dynasty rookie. So, I mean, and you can customize the calculator on this. We're not sponsored by them or anything like that, so I don't even know why we're mentioning it. But either way, most lists are similar to this one. So, we're not experts, but we've been doing this for, almost a decade, right?
Sad.
8 years.
Wow,
We've
that
been
long?
playing
So I've been
fantasy
losing. I've been
enough.
losing for 8 years. That's sad.
You're playing the game, dude. Like, think about it. NFL franchises go through their downturn, dude. Like, you're like.
I'm the Browns. I'm the Browns.
No, you're not the Browns. 'Cause
Yeah,
the Browns have been around forever. Think of it as like a new team. Like you're the new.
I'm the Jaguars.
Yeah, you're the Jaguars.
Okay,
but
I'll
the
take that.
Jaguars are starting to like get their groove, right? They're like making a name for themselves.
Okay, all
currently.
right. So I'm the Jaguars.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Either way,
Expansion team.
Yeah, you guys feel like this list was worthy. You have comments or mentions or notes. Feel free to reach out to us. Okay. And then,
I think Albert stepped on the dog.
yeah, let's just let's wind it down.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fantasy football talk in one
Yeah, it
bulk.
was.
We're going to be continually talking about it as things go on. I'll make sure we'll put it in an appropriate area of the section of our episodes. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'm trying to figure this out. Make sure you check us out on all our social medias and all that fun stuff, Amigospc. And there it is.
High fives and kisses.
High fives, kisses, hugs, kisses.
Slow jams.
We love you.
Again, guys, check us out on Podcoin. Podcoin, if you use Amigos podcast, you get 300 Podcoins to view it. This is it's the best alternative app to listen to podcasts because you could just listen to our library of episodes and get a free Starbucks drink, an Amazon gift card,
Nice.
donate to charity. There are alternative things. You can get paid
To listen to podcasts. Not even ours, it's others too.
Yeah, everybody.
So use our promo code, listen to us,
Amigos
listen to others.
podcast, and listen to it.
Yes.
And then our favorite sponsor.
Okay, so Blow Your Mind Sweet.
Blow Your Mind Sweet. So he is a big contributor to our show.
He is.
We love Jacoby. He's got a new line of things. I don't know if we want to talk about. I'm guessing we're going to talk about it now.
Right after this. So Blow Your Mind Sweets, the most delicious
Ice cream.
It is-
cheesecake based ice cream that you could devour.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's delicious, and it's
It's-
all natural, right?
Yes, all
all
natural,
natural.
all homegrown, locally grown ingredients.
Locally grown ice cream.
Yes. From the earth.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah. And what cities are they in, Mark?
They are in states, California, Arizona.
All he knows is Yuma. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Texas?
No, they're
No,
not in
that's
Texas.
Washington.
Washington D.C.
Are you just
Yes.
throwing up states
Yeah.
that you know?
And then to his
Utah?
second,
Is it in Utah?
Then to his second
No.
line of products that he's. Jesus, we can't even get
This,
through
no,
commercials.
this is going perfect.
It
This
is
is
going
normal.
perfect.
Yes, yeah. That's
This is a good segue into
Yes,
our
it is.
promos.
Yep. So our next promo is for First Choice CBD alkaline water. They have more than just water, but essentially we're just boosting the water for the time being. This water contains calcium, magnesium, potassium benefits.
Nice.
If you guys Google First Choice CBD LLC, you can also email them firstchoicecbdcompany@gmail.com. Their phone number 951-421-8008. Tell them the Amigos sent you. Essentially, this water, it's CBD-based water. Legal in all 50 states.
Everything that CBD brings, I mean, first thing on the list.
Okay,
I mean,
go ahead.
just hands down, it's got to be helping several people.
Yeah.
It literally says help control contain cancers.